Welcome to Ultimate Autographs. If you were looking for the internet's most exciting and interactive live break room, then you have come to the right place. We are opening live break mystery boxes featuring the biggest names from across the sports world every single day. If you're new to breaking with us, we can help break it down and make it as easy to understand as possible. First, head over to the live break page and look for a series that suits your interests. Most of our series will have 8 spots, which represent the 8 NFL divisions, but other sports breaks or mixers may vary. If you purchase one spot, that means you have a 1 in 8 chance to win that item at an extremely discounted rate. Next, click Add to Cart to purchase your live break spot. Once you've completed your checkout, tune into the next available live breaks broadcast on Facebook, Twitch, or YouTube at noon, 3, or 6 p.m. Central Time any day of the week. As you watch, you will see your name appear on the screen when your specific break begins. Your name will go into the randomizer and will be randomized a specific amount of times based on that evening's dice roll number. Once randomization is over, the list of names of people that bought into that live break will be matched up with a specific division. If the item that is pulled from the mystery box matches your division, congratulations, you just won an incredible piece of signed memorabilia. Want to guarantee yourself an item as opposed to testing your luck? Some of the series that you see on the live break page can be purchased under the mystery box tab of our website. Those boxes could either be shipped directly to your door or open live on the air before being sent to you. While you are there, make sure to sign up for our Signature Points Club. This exclusive club earns you points toward specific discounts, signed items, or exclusive events each and every time you buy at ultimateautographs.com. Your breaker for tonight's show.
Oh my God.
Likes long walks on the beach, candlelight dinners in his Patrick Mahomes jersey,
None are better than this one, the best quarterback in the world.
Oh, there
Patrick Mahomes.
Yes.
and staring at the messy posters over his bed, it's Common and Chev.
Hello and welcome to Ultimate Autographs. Common Enchev here with Ricky Widmer, ready for an awesome Wednesday afternoon show. So much good stuff in the break room. That practice squad in particular, absolutely loaded. 17 boxes left, 9 total headliners. Got some speed flexes still to go. Aaron Jones got that sick Jaden Reed speed flex. Drake May's in there as well. Diamond helmets, Rob Finch are always awesome. Got Tony Romo, rare autograph in the break room. OJ Simpson, rare autograph in the break room. I always think of it this way, Ricky. It's not always just how big the name is. It's how often does it come in the break room. Tony Romo, extremely rare. OJ Simpson, extremely rare. Come and get those names here today. So I'm not sure Charmine's who Thardy is, the best Roblox football player ever. Not sure who that is, but good
You're
luck.
not a big Roblox guy?
Mom, what's Roblox?
You don't know what Roblox is?
No, what's that?
It's a game that all the kids are playing right now.
I got you, Ricky.
It's like open world. I don't know. I don't play it myself. I just
all the teaching experience, you know. these things.
yeah. They were all like, Mr. Wimmer, do you play Roblox? I'd be like, nope, I do not. You can
Okay.
play football on Roblox.
There you go. Well, Diamond Quad is the automatic chase. Come and get that Diamond Quad. We'll get the show started. 2 virtual dice looking for 6 or higher.
7.
You got 7? How about, nope, that's not it. That's not it either. 5, 4, 4, 2, come on now. 7, Ricky. Ricky Widmer predicts the future. Nicolette, you should know this. Ricky sees all. Diamond Quad is the
Sorry,
automatic chase wheel spin today, guys. Automatic chase wheel spin. We got to knock out that Diamond Quad break. The guys in that break will be in the chase wheel spin. You're going to say, Ricky?
I said the third eye opened up.
Ah. Are you like a raven from Game of Thrones? The 3-eye raven?
You got it.
I got it. Good. Good. Yeah.
I sit there sometimes and I'll just...
Dom doesn't get my Game of Thrones references. So,
Is he a Game of Throneser?
no, he's not.
Okay.
You know how Dom is. He
Yeah.
refuses to conform to society. So if someone watched something, Dom wouldn't want to watch it. Shout out to my boy Dom Pellegrini if he's out there.
However, I will say very quickly, watched a new show yesterday. Should all watch it. It's called The Pit.
Ooh,
It's
is
on
it-
HBO Max.
I just saw
It's
a
good.
preview for it.
It's
'cause
good.
I'm watching The Last of Us.
So if you don't like gore,
Okay.
don't watch it. Because,
Okay.
like, Like for
I'm 50-50
For
on
example,
Gore.
they show what's called a degloving injury,
Okay.
which is like the skin gets completely ripped off, and they show it. They don't blur it. So
Doesn't sound fun.
But it's a great show.
All right, noted. I'll keep it on my list. Practice squad is coming up. Practice squad double number 1.
Let's get it.
Go ahead and drop me 2 box numbers. We got Michael Convey, Maxwell Abens, Jeanette Lee, Ryan Harold, Jack Gillespie, Teddy Butler, and Shane Calamia. What's up, guys? Need 2 numbers in that practice squad double. The singles 2 to go as well. We are moving and grooving in that practice squad.
Talking about names we don't get much. This practice squad, you said it yesterday on the show, Josh Hines Allen.
Speed
I don't think
flex.
I've ever seen him in the break.
Never. One of the best defensive players in the game. I think I've seen him like once maybe, but never on a speed flex. Jack Gillespie is ready. Thank you, Jack. 12 and 30. All right, Jack. 12 and 30 work in the practice squad double. We'll get 12 off the ticker and 30 as well. Tom Brady and Steph Curry numbers here. Good afternoon, Common and Ricky. What's up, Bradley? Bradley Williams last night was out here calling headliners galore. It seemed like every box call this man called, it was a massive, massive headliner left and right. So shout out to Bradley. Teddy won at 12 and 22, a little bit late, Teddy. But 12 is already off the ticker for Jack.
You said 12 and 30?
Yes. Charmine says, thank you for the win, boys. Appreciate this practice squad box. There you go. So, yeah, we got you, brother. Congrats on the dub. All right, 7 times on the way for our spots. 7 times on the way in the practice squad. Tyson saying, good afternoon, fellas. Good afternoon, Tyson.
Oh,
We got 7 clicks predicted by Ricky, the man that sees the future, guys. Jeanette Lee's got the NFC North. Could be a Jaden Reed and Aaron Jones speed flex. We got Michael Convey, the NFC South. Shane Calamia, NFC East. Ryan Harold, NFC West. AFC North, Jack Gillespie, looking to be king of the North. King of the North,
King
Ricky.
of the North. The King of the North.
Teddy Butler, AFC South and East, and Maxwell Abens, AFC West. Practice squad double the boxes, double the fun here, guys. 12 coming up, 12 out of 30. All right, let's see here. Got a full-size authentic in here. Full-size authentic. Oh, this is nice. Speaking of 3-eyed Ravens, Ricky, how about the red-eye Raven? It is
Love
Ed
it.
Reed on the salute to service. Jack Gillespie, he is the king of the North. He is Mr. Box Number Mojo. In my opinion, the best safety of all time, Ed Reed. Top 7 all-time in career picks. The most picks in the postseason. The most interception return yards. The former deep boy. Super Bowl champion. Love this helmet. The great Ed Reed.
Love Ed Reed. Love those Ravens teams, even though I will say I was rooting for the Giants the year that they were in the Super Bowl when I was a kid.
That was the year that the Giants and Ravens played. Fun fact, it was a 4th grade class, Ricky. It was like a class of like 20 kids, and 17 of the people picked the Giants to win the Super Bowl. I was one of 3 that picked the Ravens.
And you
I had
were
the
right.
closest score, so I got like a football, I think it was. Or it was just a normal football, not autographed, just a normal football from our teacher.
I will say my most vivid memory from that Super Bowl, I was like, 11, I want to say. Had a Super Bowl party for my birthday, because my birthday is always around the Super Bowl. My parents did Super Bowl squares, like bought like little prizes for people who won. I was winning everything.
Good
I
job,
just
Ricky.
had the right squares, and I remember my mom, there was a kid crying, and my mom goes, give him one of them. And I'm like, no, I won them. Pick better squares. And
Nice.
my mom's like, here, give him this football. I was like, no, that's my football.
So you're telling me in our company squares, you're the guy to beat.
I will say, I did look at the squares. There is one, I can't remember what number it was. I got some pretty favorable numbers.
So I've not looked at the squares, but I've already predicted Raul's going to win because he didn't pick personally.
If he
and
wins-
it's always the guy who doesn't pick.
if he wins with number 90, tip your number caller, because I gave him my my number.
I got you. Our second box here. This is a terrific offensive lineman, Hall of Famer, one of the best ever, Maxwell Abens. Congrats on your Will Shields custom jersey. This is the black and red and yellow jersey, one of the best offensive linemen of all time. Ooh. You talk about Priest Holmes, Larry Johnson back in the day putting up massive numbers, aided by this man, Will Shields. Box color magic, nice hits, Jack, says Bradley. I tell you guys, now look, it is not scientific, it is not automatic, it is not a guarantee, Ricky. I prefaced that with my boy Kyle Cassius, who did not win with the box numbers recently in my show. But I've always said on average, in my shows that I do, box collar works better than the wheel. On average.
Okay.
Not every time, Ricky. Every host has their own thing.
Wheel of prosperity over
Yeah,
here.
everyone's always superstitious. In my shows, guys, I always recommend calling out the boxes. Probably a little bit better success rate doing that than going to the wheel. I hate the wheel with the passion, Ricky.
Really?
Yes, cannot stand the
It's
wheel.
the wheel of prosperity.
I hate it so much. It's one of those things that irks me like crazy because I like our customers being involved. I like guys calling their lucky numbers. I like seeing what numbers the customers pick. I think it makes the show way more fun, way more interactive. You won with box 27? It's Bradley's dog's number. A box 17 is Joe Schmo's kid's number playing football. So personally, I prefer when they call the boxes. I cannot stand the wheel. But you know what? It's not about what I want. If these guys want the wheel, if the wheel's lucky for you, pick the wheel. But I think it's way more fun calling boxes.
I respect it because I'm a little bit more a faith guy.
I got you.
Take the wheels.
Everyone's got their own thing, man. Every host, every customer, and that's what makes our break room great. We're open to all sorts of ideas and possibilities, but I am definitely a box number guy personally. Danny's kid playing football. That's right, Danny. Danny calls out his son's number for good luck, right? You get the family involved. I get your kiddos involved. Wearing number 17. There you go. Danny knows. What's up, Danny Esquivel? We do have a jersey break coming up, guys, afterwards.
I'm just fixing it because there's one spot missing.
And we got 5 to go in that practice squad double. We did sell out the practice squad single as well. We got 3 to go in that vault single. We are moving. We are grooving, guys. 3 to go in that mini double. So action across the break page. Keep those orders coming. We are humming here in the break room, Ricky. Humming, as we say. 41 people watching across all 3 platforms, Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. I'll drop our live break page link for any new customers, guys. Do not hesitate to ask questions. Let us know if you have any questions. But there's that link to buy your break spots, guys. All right, jersey single was next. We have Paul Connor, Ernest Galvin, Darrell Morgan, and Rob Barnett in here. Jersey single number 1. Go ahead and drop me a box number. Quick reminder for the new people. Ricky, the best stuff always resides in the diamonds in the vaults.
Yep.
Even if the photo headliners are gone, the best stuff in the jerseys, value-wise, is considerably less than the worst stuff in the diamonds. As is the case in many cases, Ricky, in life, if you pay more for something, it's better. That is the diamonds. But the perfect in-between point, in my opinion, is the practice squad. Because you can get the same great stuff in the practice squad that you can get in the diamonds for less money. So that's the one I always recommend for the people that are maybe medium-level players. Play the practice squad instead of the jerseys. Because it's, the cost is like $20 more. But you can get yourself a full-size authentic, which is always worth more than a jersey. But everything is good. Everything is good. Again, it's your money. However you want to spend it, you're more than good to do it. There is no bad stuff even in the jerseys. But if you want the best stuff, you want to be playing the diamonds, the vault, the college, the practice squad, the top dog breaks, as I call them. Rob Burnett wins this one. That's my guess, says Charmeans. Okay. I'm going to guess Darrell Morgan wins it. He's got the most spots here. That is going to be my guess, Ricky. I've not heard on a box number, though, so I'll go to the wheel. Jerseys out of 30.
Are you just going with Morgan because he's got the most spots?
Yeah. I'm an odds guy, Ricky. Come on. He's got the most spots. It makes the most sense. Although Rob has been red hot in the break room, that is for sure. 9 clicks for, or box 9, for the jerseys. I think it's going to be box 12, Ricky. I believe 12 is the closest to 9. And I'll put the randomizer up and throw these guys in for their spots in the jersey break. Paul down the Rob, guys. Let's have some fun in the end around. Got 5, 6, and 7. All right, Rob's got the NFC North. Ernest has the NFC South. In earnest, he hopes he wins, Ricky. And Darrell Morgan, NFC East. Paul Connor, NFC West. Darrell's got the rest of the AFC. All right, first break here. Box 12. Wouldn't you know, Ricky? I was right. It is Ben Coates on the retro Patriot jersey. 5-time Pro Bowl tight end. You referenced that Raven Giant Super Bowl, which actually Ed Reed was part of the next Raven win, not part of that 2000 win. This guy, Ben Coates, Patriot mostly in the 90s, but joined the Ravens late there. Super Bowl champion with that Raven Super Bowl win over the Giants. Ben Coates. But that's the Patriot jersey.
I'm seeing the future.
Darrell Morgan, AFC East. Ricky is seeing the future here today in the break room. He knows things, man.
It's like, Ricky, you were wrong. He wasn't in that Super Bowl. I wasn't talking about him.
You need to give me like a surefire betting win, Ricky, because I need one bad.
I have been killing it in NBA first baskets. Just going to say.
Oh, that's not a sure win.
My reads are hot.
Okay. So, first basket for the Cavaliers. Game
Cavaliers today, that funny you ask, it's probably going to be Darius Garland or Evan Mobley.
So, not Mitchell.
Not Mitchell.
Okay. All right.
Outside chance it could be Jared Allen, but I'll go with the better odds with
So,
Garland
I
and
should
Mobley.
put 500 on Garland.
So,
Maybe 10.
So I do 10 on each because my unit is 20. So put
Okay,
half
I
a unit
gotcha.
on each.
I
You
got
get some
you.
good money.
All right, 54 people watching now. 54, Brian Urlacher. The second jersey coming up. The jersey single number 2. Go ahead and drop me a box number. We do have a jersey personal, actually, that I want to knock out after this, Ricky, before we forget. And we did knock out the second practice squad double. Diamond quad. 3 to go, Ricky. 3 to go in the quad box for the Bull Rush Diamonds. Automatic wheel spin in that quad box. 3 spots to go.
Get that wheel spin.
Let's get some diamonds. Cream of the crop. By the way, I did check with our production staff, Ricky. Devontae Adams, Ricky Williams, our AFC East hits. It's a Jets and a Dolphin. You can pair that with O.J. Simpson. You get the AFC East. Could get as many as 3 headliners in the East. So very cool. Practice squad single. Yes, it is sold out, Ty. That is actually coming up next, my man.
Get to it.
So 3 units on Dricus Duplice this weekend, says Shermeans.
MMA.
MMA, okay, I
UFC.
got you. Well, I'm ready for the Super Bowl, man, because I'm going to take all my money. I'm going to take our paycheck, Ricky, and put all of it on the Chiefs. I won't take all of it, but I'll take a decent chunk.
It's not a bad bet.
Yeah, right? Ooh, here we go. This is actually, Brian, this is the same thing I'm actually wondering. Says if Ricky can predict the future, Ricky, who will win the Super Bowl, KC, Philly, or are you pleading the 5th?
The Chiefs.
Yes! Yes!
Because it's rigged.
Garrett, no! Ricky! Don't start me with the penalty stats.
No.
The team that the
I'm
NFL
not-
favors
no.
the most this year, your Minnesota
No,
Vikings.
penalties mean nothing. It's all about the win and the L in the end.
Okay, I got you.
And Goodell wants the Chiefs
No, he
to
does
win.
not. He does not want the Chiefs to win. It's the opposite. If anyone's going to be rigged, it'll be the Eagles.
Chiefs 38, Eagles 34.
Well, that's a lot of points. A lot of points. No box number in the jerseys. No box number in the jerseys. So I'm going to spin the wheel. All I know is that the man that sees the future has picked the Chiefs, which I love to see. I don't think Travis Kelce proposes after.
No. Did you see the idiotic question that the one reporter asked him?
No, but I'm not the least bit surprised.
Where it's like, what do you love more, Taylor Swift or like late roughing the passer penalties?
Taylor Swift. Let's do box 13, Ricky. That's the closest to 12. Yeah. Well, that's what it landed on, but 13 is the closest. So, Steven, there's going to be a special Super Bowl series. There is no Super Bowl promos. We'll have a Super Bowl series on Sunday. Stay tuned for that. So, that's all I'll say, because I'm a man that focuses on the present, Ricky, and this epic show in front of us here today. So 6 clicks and 7 for the jersey break. Matt Paulus in the NFC North. We got Gavin Caramico, NFC South. Lauren Benjamin, NFC East. NFC West is Bubba Lowe. Gavin's got the AFC North. Chris Bybee, AFC South. Gavin, AFC East. And Gavin, AFC West. All right, 13 coming up out of 30. All right, we got ourselves a beautiful jersey here. Speaking of Super Bowls, here's a Super Bowl MVP. It is Dexter Jackson. It's like early 2000s Super Bowl theme so far. We had the Ben Coates. We're talking about, the Giants and the Ravens Super Bowl. Here's the Bucks and Raiders Super Bowl. Dexter Jackson.
The stolen playbook Super Bowl.
Ooh, right? JSA certified on Gavin. Most roughing the passer penalties this season for a quarterback. By far the most this season, Josh Allen.
Okay.
He got the most calls. I believe it was Russell Wilson, Kirk Cousins were among the top. Mahomes was nowhere near the top.
I feel
Ricky.
like these penalties are running rent-free in your head, Common.
No, I've just seen the stats. Statistically, roughing the passer phantom calls are number one for the Bills. They got the most calls for Josh Allen this last season, which makes sense. They had a lot of success, right? A lot of success when it comes to roughing the passer, which, by the way, Ricky, it is my favorite penalty in the book. Whenever there's a roughing the passer, I'm all about the best quarterbacks. I know they call a lot these days. A lot of it, might be too close. Whenever there's a roughing the passer penalty, I always lean towards you got to call it. These quarterbacks got to be healthy. If you're a defender, that's how the game is called. You do not go anywhere near the quarterback when they're sliding or anything. You open yourself up for that penalty. It is the number one penalty in the NFL because they got to protect the quarterback. You got to protect your investment, Ricky. No doubt about it.
And my quarterback.
That's my quarterback, right? T. Hardy says because Josh Allen flops, he does flop a little bit, but I mean that's just part of the game. Part of the game, right? Gavin Caramico got the NFC South. Dexter Jackson. I do love Josh Allen, terrific player. Patrick Mahomes, terrific player. Both guys we saw in the break room last night.
Patrick
Very
Mahomes,
clean.
Going to be trying out for the NBA with that flopping.
No,
that's put on his best Chris Bosh.
No, it's going to be the what is it? The Eli Manning, that Super Bowl commercial with OBJ, right? The one where they're dancing. So nice job there, Dexter Jackson. So we got ourselves the practice squad single coming up next. Practice squad single on the way next. Then we have a practice squad double. We got Tyler, we got Ty, we got Joseph Stewart. New guy, welcome Joseph in the break room. Joshua Cook, Lauren Benjamin, all in the practice squad single. Practice squad single number 1. Go ahead and drop me a box number. Well, it is those questions, though, Ricky. Usually the Super Bowl Monday is the day to ask the fun questions. So the players know that there might be some fun, quirky, weird questions that Monday. Ty with box 10 in the practice squad. Thank you, Ty. Box 10 coming up in our practice squad. Oh, I can hear ourselves talking here, Ricky. Let me get that muted. We're 3 left in that diamond quad. 3 left in that diamond quad. And this is the single in the practice squad. Charmemes, if you don't mind asking, who is Charmemes, Ricky? I just want to be clear. You can only call out numbers if you're in the break. I don't recognize Charmemes. Might be a new guy. Let us know who you are, Charmemes. Just so we know everybody and who they are in the chat.
That could be, let's see.
I know it's not Tyler or Ty. It could be Joseph, but I don't know. I don't think it's Lauren. So I don't think Sharmeem's is in the break, but I could be wrong. All right, practice squad coming up. 7 clicks on the way, guys. 7 clicks. 54 people watching. We are
Bumping.
flooded with eyeballs.
Bumping.
Bumping here.
Ty Dillinger box.
Ooh, okay.
10,
All right.
10.
It's called the Leo Messi box, but all right. Lauren
So-
Benjamin has the
Do
NFC
you know who
North.
Ty Dillinger is?
Yeah, I know who he is. Yeah.
Cool.
But Messi's the number.
Perfect 10.
Perfect 10. Ty Percival has the NFC South. Tyler Hartman, NFC East, NFC West. Josh Cook, AFC North and South. Joseph Stewart, AFC East. And Ty Percival, AFC West. And yes, we don't have 24, Daniel, but we'll do your jersey personal right after this before we forget, Ricky.
Yep,
Let's not forget Daniel's personal on deck here. No 24, Daniel.
Jersey personal, never forget.
Never, ever forget. Speaking of jerseys, this is the best jersey in the practice squad break. It's a headliner jersey. It is one of the best quarterbacks in the NFL. Let him bake.
Let 'em
Baker
bake.
Mayfield. Top 3 in passing yards and passing touchdowns. Former Heisman Trophy winner. One of the best quarterbacks in the game. Ty Percival. Like I said, Ricky, not guaranteed. On my shows, on average, we see Box Color Mojo work quite a bit more than the average show.
Yeah.
Ty called out box 10. Ty got box 10. Ty got a headliner. Look at this beautiful orange jersey. Baker Mayfield. Nice, thank you, says Ty. Nice indeed. So High Tide, the Diamonds, we got Tony Romo, O.J. Simpson, Devontae Adams, Ricky Williams, 4 headliners and 9 boxes. But let's be honest, Ricky, there's 9 headliners in the Diamonds. It's the best break in the room, all authentics. You cannot beat the Diamonds. Every single name in that series is headliner worthy.
Yep.
Vault is loaded. 10 boxes left, 7 headliners left, plus a vault key. Brian Dawkins, one of the best safeties ever. Derrick Henry, a top 2 back today. Amon-Ra St. Brown, top 5 receiver. 2 top 10 quarterbacks, arguably. John Elway, Drew Brees, and a top 5 receiver, Ricky. Just for you, Chris Carter.
CC, baby.
4th all-time in receiving touchdowns. We are absolutely loaded in that vault series.
All I do is catch TDs.
That's what he did. Chris Carter.
I love, by the way, like that is a story of like someone uses something against you, you take the negative and turn it into a positive.
That's what I'm all about. I'm all about taking the negative, turning it into a
Because it was supposed to
positive.
be it was supposed to be like a negative comment, like all he
The
does
Eagles
is catch
coach,
TDs.
he didn't get enough yards. All he
Buddy
got was
Ryan.
touchdowns. And then, turns out Chris Carter was pretty darn good. The original guy with the one-handed catch, by the way, Ricky. We talk about OBJ's catch. Chris Carter was making one-handed catches before, social media
He was
existed.
doing them in interviews. There's
Yes.
interviews where you'll see him talking, just boom. Boom,
Yeah,
just
if you have
catching 'em
if you have
one-handed.
not watched Michael or Chris Carter play, go YouTube his highlights. Look at those one-handed catches. You will appreciate the NFL's 4th all-time leader in receiving touchdowns. Let's do box 27 on that personal, Ricky.
27 in the
27 for Daniel. Percy Harvin? No. There we go. 27. I figured you would like that one, Ricky. We're hot, by the way. Practice squad double to follow. A lot of stuff is close right now. We are only 3 to go in that diamond quad. That one is coming up soon. Only 3 to go in that vault single. 27. 3 to go in the diamond single. And 2 to go in the minis, Ricky. Bradley says, no worries. One of my favorites. Yeah, Baker Mayfield. The guy is the toughest son of a gun in the NFL right now. I mean, he is just one tough cookie, Baker Mayfield. The man puts his head down, and he gets a first down, right?
Puts his head down, gets the first down.
He's kind of like, he's very crafty, like Ben Roethlisberger, Tony Romo and the Diamonds, Mahomes as well. Not guys you think of traditionally as the fastest guys, but they're so like shifty. They're really good runners without the speed.
Yep.
Baker Mayfield, one of the best guys at doing that, running the ball without that, 4.4 speed. Ooh, Daniel Brunkenhofer, you, my man, will not be disappointed in this one. We have the Bills Dynasty jersey, triple signed, Thurman Thomas, Andre Reed, and Jim Kelly.
Let go.
Part of those Bills teams that made 4 straight Super Bowls. Came up a little bit short in all of them, but a triple signed jersey, the more autographs, the more value. That, in my opinion, Ricky, the best hit in the jersey series, the Bills triple signed. So very nice. Steven's got a Nike Mayfield jersey signed from UA. Danny loves that one as a Bills fan. The Bills Dynasty. That's nice.
4 falls of Buffalo.
Yeah.
Great 30 for 30.
I am still... It's one of those things in life, Ricky. You have stuff that you have not watched. There's 2 things that are near the top of my list. 3 things, actually, that make me really mad. I have not seen that. I have not seen the Chiefsaholic recent one on Amazon Prime, and I've not seen the Kurt Warner movie either.
The Kurt Warner movie is good. I wish Sam Darnold would have watched that movie.
Okay, needs to take notes.
Yeah, well, there's a scene where it's not a big spoiler for the movie, but there's a scene where they're teaching him about like the 3-step drop, and they're like in a cornfield with like the truck lights on him, and he's just practicing 1, 2, 3 throw, 1, 2, 3 throw, and they're like quicker. I wish Sam Darnold knew how to do that the last 2 weeks of the season.
Ouch!
Would have helped us out. 1, 2, 3 throw.
Ouch, Ricky.
Step back throw.
You have to watch Chiefaholic, says Bradley. Okay. Heck yeah, I love it, says Daniel. Absolutely. The Bills Dynasty. Yeah, it's on my to-do list. I think, obviously, with football season about to be over, I have a little bit more time, and we are busy with job candidates here at work. Recently got engaged, been busy with that, but definitely going to try to make some time for the Chiefsaholic, because that's one I hear is a must-watch.
You keep saying Chiefsaholic, and you know it's the only thing I can think of every time you say it.
What's that?
The guy who I think is going to prison now
That's the guy. That's what it's about.
Okay.
That's what it's about. The fan that's
who
going to
robbed
prison.
Banks. Where the wolf.
That's what it's about, Ricky.
Okay, I didn't know.
No, that's what we're talking about.
I to be honest, not a Chiefs fan, so I'm like anything Chiefs. It's just like, I thought it was like a documentary about the season that they happened to call Chiefsaholic. I was like, ooh, that's hitting a little bit on the nose.
No.
Okay.
This is the guy.
Okay.
That was Box 27. Buddy met all those guys except for Kelly. Box 27 always works. 17 years, if I remember correctly, says Bradley. Well, I'll watch it and let you know, Bradley. Can you look up Jonathan Wick's order number, Ricky? Yep. Asking if he won with that order number. Back to the breaks. Practice squad double. Uh-oh. Look what we got in here. Josh Andres has entered the fray. What's up, Josh? Go ahead and drop me 2 box numbers, guys, in the practice squad double. Lauren Benjamin, Stacy Christensen, Matthew DeMitt, Teddy Butler. And there he is, Josh Thick Meat, the Heat Andres, with 10 and 13. Thank you, Josh.
In the practice squad?
Practice squad, yes, sir. Sun God is still in the vault. Yes, Justin. 10 and 13. In the practice squad? Okay, that must be my bad. 10. Do you remember the other one? I'm guessing. Oh, it was a single, actually. So, one more, Josh. 10 we just did, brother. We just did 10, says Ricky. Oh, 10 was Baker. Makes sense. It was only a single. So, 13 we have, Josh. Give me one more, brother. That's my bad. 13 we do have. Then he wants 24. Now, guys, if I make a mistake on the ticker or we make a mistake on the ticker, I give the first guy that called numbers the chance to get the number. If the mistake is your mistake, if you call it a number that's not on the ticker, it's the first 2 valid numbers. That is why I'm giving Josh a second chance with that 24. So 10 and 24, or 13 and 24, excuse me, Josh Andres. Still got so much good stuff in here in this practice squad. Myles Garrett, Josh Hines-Allen, Aaron Jones, Edgerrin James, Drake May. And here's one for Josh. Jayden Reed on the speed flex. The number 1 receiver for the Packers. If you talk to our resident Packer fan, Dominic Pellegrini.
We can say that anymore. Chinmay's a Packer fan.
Chinmay's a Packer fan as well, but Dom, I know, is very, very high on Jayden Reed. Chinmay does have a little bit more refined taste in colleges than Dom, at least. My boy Chinmay. Good luck, guys. We got 7 times on the way. Josh is hoping for the Jayden Reed flex. I bet as a Packer fan. Jayden Reed grew up in Chicago, Ricky.
Went to Chinmay's high school.
Did Chinmay go to Naperville Central?
He said he all Saturday said they went to the same high school.
Oh, okay. What's funny because I worked at NCTV briefly, and I covered him when I worked at the TV station, Jaden Reed in high school, Naperville Central product. I never asked him if he was a Bears fan, but I'm assuming he was. So a Packer player growing up a Bears fan. Crazy times, right? 7 clicks. Josh does have the spot for the Jaden Reed. Jay August saying Josh is now called Sauce. Okay, why is that? I do call him Thick Meat the Heat Andres personally, but there's multiple nicknames to be had out there, right?
Yep.
So, yeah, I don't know what you saw last night, Daniel, but I'm guessing that the quad was down to 6 spots, and now we're getting closer and closer. Oh, Colin started it. All right. There you go. Well, everyone's got their own nickname for every guy. You know me, Ricky. I'm a firm believer in letting you do your hockey thing. Yep. Colin doing his NASCAR thing. I call Josh Thick Meat the Heat Andres personally.
Thick meat,
but you want to
baby.
call him Sauce? That works.
Thick with 2
Josh said in
C's.
the chat yesterday, I now go by Sauce.
Oh, he goes by
It was
Sauce?
Josh who said it.
Now, if Josh personally requests that I call him Sauce, that I would do. Otherwise, until I get that personal request to me, he's Thick Meat the Heat Andres. All right. Box
And
13. Lucky 13.
To answer Mr. Wick's question, sadly, you did not win. That was the end-around jersey number 5. Michael Convey won the Navarro Bowman jersey.
I got you.
night.
Perfect. I got you. Perfect. All right. So we got ourselves box 13 coming up. Box 13. Is it lucky number 13? And Daniel won, though. There we go, Daniel. Good job, brother. Dubs are always appreciated in the break room. Speaking of dubs, we got a big dub coming up.
Dub.
Full-size authentic. Oh, this is like, I looked up at the headliner board. I saw what's left, and I thought this helmet is definitely going to this guy. Can you guess, Ricky? Take a wild guess what we're about to pull.
Is it Jaden Reed to Josh Andres? To Thick Meat?
No, it's a more realistic portrayal of what happens to Josh. Although this one's a little better in this situation, I would argue.
I want to say Aaron Jones, but there's no Bill on the board.
So Bills is his one thing. He's got 2 things he does. And again, host to host. In your shows,
it's the NFC,
he gets the Bills.
And the NFC North.
In my
Everybody but
shows,
the Packers.
he gets anyone but the Packers in the NFC North. It is Aaron Jones on the Vikings speed flex. Now, in Josh's case,
But it's a Packer.
it's a former Packer, right? Pro Bowler with the Packers, led the league in rushing touchdowns with the Packers. Beautiful speed authentic, the speed flex. Flex on him, Josh. It's what the man does. Aaron Jones on the flex. That is a very clean helmet.
Yeah, it's a Buffalo Bill or it's a Viking
Or bear.
or
lion. Yeah,
I think
it's
he's got a lot of
Josh's
lions.
thing.
It's mostly the Bears and the Vikings, I think.
Yeah, they're most of all the Vikings.
Yes.
He is glued to the Vikings now. If
His
Alex
second
Tellez,
favorite team, I hear.
if Alex Tellez were here, there would be a bear.
Yes.
So the Mayfield jersey is not licensed tie. You will see in the listing what's licensed, what's not. Think of it this way. My job here is to make this stuff look as good as possible. I mentioned the Baker Mayfield jersey. I did not mention it licensed. So if you didn't hear me say licensed, it is not licensed. It says Baker Mayfield. If there's nothing with licensed in parentheses, it is not licensed. Brian Dawkins was licensed. Baker Mayfield is a custom jersey. So good job there, Josh, on Aaron Jones Speed Flex. So very cool. Okay, I'm not sure on that helmet, Amber. I'll probably give it a couple days and see if it ends up going to the right place. If you don't get any notifications in a couple days, 2 to 3 days, then I would reach out to customer service. But give it a couple days on the helmet, and hopefully it finds your way back to you. If it ends up coming back to us, we'll send it back to you, obviously. Yep. So I would give it a couple days. So, hey, Amber, says Josh. Who is Shermeem? Says, I think I'm in the next one. What's your name, Shermeems? Again, we can only call out box numbers if we are in the break. If you're not in the break, I mean, you can call the numbers, but we won't take them, though, obviously. Joseph, yes. So, Joseph, you can pick on the numbers if you are the first guy in the chat to call out the numbers. Once I put it in the chat, obviously, Ricky.
Yep.
Oh, you're good. I promise you, Amber, I get that you guys get anxious, excited for your helmets. They will get there, and the helmets always get delivered to you guys. It's always going to happen. And I got you, Mr. Joseph. All right, the second box. Second box coming up here in the practice squad double. Ooh. We mentioned this earlier. Have not seen this one before. It is Josh Hines Allen on the Jaguar Speed Flex. One of the best defensive players in the National Football League. It's a Josh for a Josh. Josh Andres. Look at these clips. Look at this visor. Duval till we die on Josh Hines Allen.
Duval.
Are you the new coach?
No, I just am making fun of him.
Oh, I thought you were the new coach, Ricky.
No, he looks like a goof.
Oh my God, that is an awesome, awesome helmet. You know who else looked like a goof?
Who?
Dan Campbell.
Yeah.
Turns out pretty good. In my
You don't like
experience,
Dan
Ricky,
Campbell, do you?
no, I love him
Then why are you making fun of him?
because he was a goof in his press conference.
No,
We're
was he?
Yeah, breaking kneecaps and all that. He was
No,
ridiculous.
Dan Campbell is cool, man.
No, everyone made fun of him.
No,
so I'm saying the
not me.
knuckleheads are the guys that end up being good. I'm
But
a knucklehead.
When I watched
so that's
Dan
what I
Campbell's
do.
first press conference, I didn't think, is this an SNL skit?
No, he went viral. People were making fun of him hard.
I don't know.
You were not.
this
You're not
guy
looking at the
right
right
here.
stuff. Josh Hines Allen, 2-time Pro Bowler, Ricky, a sack machine, 2023, 17 and a half sacks.
Former
in
Kentucky
2023.
Wildcat, I believe.
Beast, former Kentucky Wildcat in college. So awesome lid right there. Josh Andres. Now that's a great break. My son loves him too, says Josh. There we go. Very, very cool. Josh Hines Allen flex. Yeah, I was biting kneecaps, you said, Justin. I can't believe you don't remember that, Ricky. It literally went
I don't
viral.
remember that.
His opening press conference, he said that we're going to bite people's kneecaps off and come back and bite them again. And everyone just made so much fun of Dan Campbell.
I guess I was one of the ones that's like, I will run through a brick wall for you, Dan Campbell.
Well,
I would run through a brick wall.
most importantly, the players would run for a brick wall for him, so it worked out quite well. Very cool, Josh Andres, Josh Hines Allen on the Jaguar Flex. A very, very nice lid here. Still got that Jaden Reed for you, Josh, by the way. Come and get him, my man. Come and get him. Yeah, by the way, the USPS driver, Steven, I do have an update on that. Like I always say, our shipping team is always the best in the game. They send stuff out right away. Apparently, the USPS driver has been so bad that the USPS team is personally disciplining them, Ricky. That information given to us at UA because the driver, went a few days without picking up the helmets. They're personally disciplining them, Ricky. If they don't perform, they'll get fired. We got a new USPS driver.
We can say that live on air?
I can say it.
Okay.
Because we're looking into it. We're always working.
Because I will let the cat out of the bag. There was one show where Steven and
I know.
Colin needed to mute.
I know. I know.
Chat's like, what are you doing? We can't hear you.
Those 2 hits in the practice squad is scary, right, Steven? Yeah, this practice squad break, very, very scary to say the least. Great job, guys, in the practice squad. So we've knocked out 2 practice squad doubles, and we've knocked out a practice squad single.
We're close on some vaults, though.
So we'll get to that in a second. 12 boxes left in the practice squad. Still got the Myles Garrett, the Edgerrin James Ripped Authentic, the Drake May Authentic, the Jaden Reed Speed Flex, and the secondary headliner, Chad Johnson. 5 and 12 chance at a headliner in the practice squad.
Are you a Chad Johnson guy or a Chad Ochocinco guy?
I'm a Chad Ochocinco guy.
Same.
I love him.
Same.
You mentioned the vault, Ricky. 2 to go in that double box. Looking for the Sun God, Amon-Ra St. Brown, the clean Lion Speed Authentic. You can double up in that double. Amon-Ra St. Brown, Chris Carter, 1 spot, snag them both. I got the John Elway Camo Authentic, one of the best quarterbacks ever. Derrick Henry, the second best running back in the game, on the slate. Then we got Brian Dawkins, that beautiful authentic as well. And then, in my opinion, the most underrated quarterback ever, Drew Brees on that sick Saints authentic. There's a Warren Sapp in here as well, by the way. That compared with Drew Brees, 10 boxes left, 7 headliners left in that break. 2 to go in the double vault, and I think the single is 1 to go. So 3 vault boxes on deck. 3 to go in that diamond quad, guys. That is the automatic wheel spin for the show, the diamond quad. We got William Perry watching us right now. 72 people, Ricky, across all 3 platforms, Facebook, YouTube and Twitch. 72 people, guys. Besides that vault and that diamond, that practice squad, don't forget this college break. I know we pulled some flexes yesterday, but there's only 14 boxes left. Drew Brees, Purdue lid. CJ Stroud, Buckeyes lid. Got an Eli Manning Ole Miss helmet. Some great quarterbacks. Terry McLaurin, one of the best receivers in the game. Warren Sapp on that Miami Authentic with multiple inscriptions. Trevor Lawrence on the Clemson Authentic. And rare helmet in the room, Fred Warner, BYU. I mean, for Pete's sake, Ricky, Johnny Manziel, the only Heisman Trophy winner as a freshman, not even a photoed headliner. Joey Bosa here as well. 9 headliners total in 14 boxes in the college. So Shermeem's, the Jason Witten helmet did get pulled. It is not 2 helmets. What the graphic will show you on the Witten and the Mahomes, it's a 2-sided helmet. So you can see the videos, for example, this Mahomes, it's the Chiefs and the Royals both. Now, we did pull that lid a couple days ago, but here's that Witten. So the picture is just showing both sides of the helmet. An awesome, awesome lid, Jason Witten.
How about 2 Packer fans closing out the practice squad double?
Let me guess, Josh Andres and Carol Daly.
No, Josh Andres and Jeff August.
Well, what's up, Jeff? All right, Jeff. So practice squad double coming up, the 3rd practice squad double. We do have a brand new practice squad to follow as well, guys. Practice squad double number 3. Go ahead and drop me 2 box numbers. Uh-oh, says Jeff. Uh-oh, indeed.
Jeff came in, bought 1 spot, and Josh Andres was like, let me close this out.
All right, Josh wants 14 and 23.
14 and 23, can do that.
We can share, says Josh. There we go. All right, 14 and 23 coming off the board here in the practice squad double. Can you split the Jaden Reed helmet in half? I don't think it works that way. I don't think it works that way.
I mean, if you win it, like, you can.
I mean, it might devalue the helmet a little bit. We'll split the autograph in half, split the helmet in half. That's an option for these guys. Always an option here in the Ultimate Autographs live break room. A wall mount, okay. You know what? These guys are gonna have to buy themselves like a cabin in the middle of nowhere, and they meet up every year and admire the Jaden Reed Speed Flex at the cabin, Ricky.
Got each half on the wall, like facing each other.
Right? And it's like, Josh, you're up this weekend. Jeff, come down the next weekend. The 3rd weekend, we both come down.
I was going to say, there's got to be some weekends where they're both there.
Yeah.
Admire it together.
A summer cabin for the Jaden Reed Speed Flex. 5, 6, and 7 clicks. Well, I have some bad news for Jeff and Josh, potentially.
Some bad news for you?
Well, bad news or good news? Because, I mean, there's still some boxes left. There's no guarantee this is the Jaden Reed, but Jared Smith actually has the NFC North if Jaden Reed comes out. So I don't know if Jared's going to get in on this whole split the helmet. I don't know. He says looking for a snipe. Shared custody of a helmet, haha, right? It's how me and my mom have shared custody of Messi. So I grew up with Messi his first 2 years, moved out, my parents' place, got my own apartment, and Messi comes with me every other weekend, Ricky. So it is shared custody of the dog. I'm excited for my mom to go to Bulgaria this summer, though.
So you get them the whole time.
Whole month.
Yeah.
Whole month of Messi coming up.
It's going to be a messy month.
My Messi month. Boom. Wow, Jared's showing us who's boss. Hold the phone. Mr. Subway is not one yet. There's 2 boxes.
I don't know if you want to be Mr. Subway.
Before the creepy stuff. When he was the guy just getting money, getting paid to talk about
I think there was
sandwiches.
no before, but...
Okay. All right. I'm sorry, Jared. That's a bad reference. Jared Allen.
There we
Let's
go.
go with
Better
that one.
Rope 'em
One
up.
of the best defensive linemen of all time. Josh Andres, NFC South. Gavin Caramico, NFC East. Josh is the NFC West, AFC North. Jeff August, AFC South, East, and West. Actually, excuse me. AFC East is Josh. Josh Andres, AFC West. Jeff August just has the South. Apologize, Jared. Did not mean to do your name dirty like that, Mr. Smith. My apologies. Just came to my head, man. Came to my head.
You love Subway. You eating
I mean,
fresh?
I like Subway. I wouldn't say I love it.
Okay.
I love any sandwich shop. So it's good. I'm just a Potbelly's guy lately. That's my go-to.
There was one job I had. It was a Subway right by it every day for lunch. That's where I'd go.
It's good. It just doesn't smell good.
I would walk in. By the time I would like
They
get
knew
through
your
the
order.
line, they had my sandwich made.
Of course they did. They're quick. We got Jordan Whittington coming up for Josh Andres. Terrific Ram-looking mini. I absolutely love the Rams helmet. One of my favorite in the game. That a boy, Josh. Jared Whittington. So that's something different. Something different here for sure. But very, very talented player for Los Rams. Wide receiver for the Rams. All rookie team this last season. Very, very nice lid. Does some returning too, Ricky. I know Cooper Kupp supposedly is going to get dealt. Could open up some headway for some of these other guys with the Rams.
You heard my rumor with the Cooper Kupp stuff, right?
No, I did not. I would love to.
The Luka Doncic trade went down, and Roger Goodell called teams and said, hey, I don't care who it is. Someone's got to trade a star player. We need to compete. We need to compete with this news. And then the Rams were like, we got it. Oh, by the way, Cooper Kupp's for trade.
Myles Garrett also, same
but
thing.
He requested it. That's
Yeah.
a little...
I will say the NFL was king.
Which I looked at that and said, about time.
The NFL was king when it comes to, ratings, when it comes to games. I mean, it's the most popular sport. But the NBA, when it comes to trades and, drama, NBA is the place for trades. They have that portion of it. It is the trade deadline tomorrow, by the way.
And this was supposed to be a boring deadline.
Yeah, well, not so boring afterwards, right?
I mean,
High Tide is upset about trading Cup. Should be a Ram for life.
yep.
He put 500 on a mini helmet, says Charmines. Well, no, there's another box coming out. So, and Josh has that cachet. Another box coming out. He's got the cachet, as we say here in the break room.
Cachet.
And not one mini helmet, two mini helmets. One of the best offensive linemen in the NFL. Talented rookie Joe Alt.
Love the Joe Alt.
Great draft pick for the Chargers. They got Justin Herbert some protection. Next year, they'll get him some more receivers. Got Ladd McConkey, too, by the way. I mean, Chargers did work. They did work in this last draft. Josh Andres doing work in the break room. Joe Alt. And this is, by the way, guys, again, practice squad is the place to potentially get some authentic speed flexes for less money. But if you want all authentics, you don't want the risk of getting a mini helmet. You play the diamonds, all authentic helmets. You play the vault, all authentics or reps. The best breaks in the room. The most expensive stuff, Ricky, as always, is the best stuff, right? The best stuff in the break room.
And I'll say this right now, Tankathon has in their mock draft Emeka Ibuka from Ohio State going to the Chargers.
Okay, more help for Herbert. All right, that a boy, Josh. So the headliner ratio is getting better and better in that practice squad. I believe it's a 5 in 9 chance, Ricky, at a headliner in this one. And yeah, nothing in our break room, Charmemes. I know you're making a funny joke, but I want to make sure, just want to let you know that people in the chat read this. Everything in our break room's in the up and up. Nothing is ever rigged in the break room. It's randomized divisions. Obviously, Josh bought 5 spots. He had a better than a 50% chance to win, and win he did. But everything is definitely, most definitely, randomized and 100% legit in the break room. I know he's making a joke, but I want to obviously... No, some people don't get jokes in an online chat.
Yes.
And we have the utmost professionalism here. Everything is done accordingly. Everything is randomized. Divisions are randomized. It's a 1 in 8 chance to win for every spot you buy. You buy 5 spots, your odds to win are way, way better.
As Robin Scherbatsky said on How I Met Your Mother, it's so hard to convey sarcasm on text.
Yes. And I got to be honest with you, Theo Dollar$. So Amber watches a lot of night shows. She's seen Craig Crenshaw do his thing. The number 2 customer in company history, Craig Crenshaw. Amber, I got news for you. Craig is number 2. Josh is number 1. Number 1 customer in our company history. He has done more winning than anybody, even the great Craig Crenshaw. So it is JAW all day, every day, Amber. Jaw. It's true. Craig is number 2 according to stats. I just list stats, Ricky.
CN Dub. CN
So
Dub.
says I know you were kidding, Charmemes, but some people in the chat don't get those jokes, obviously. So there's one word we don't use in this show, Ricky. It's called the R word.
Well,
the rigged word.
Unless we're talking about the Chiefs.
No, we don't use it for that either. We don't use that word ever.
Unless we're talking about the Chiefs, right?
And you see, it's interesting because I know I say that, and I'm not kidding because now people are defending Josh. So I
Yep.
think some guys in the chat obviously did not take it as a joke. That's why we just don't use that word. That word does not go on this program. Josh just buys. He's luck. I need his job, says Rob Finch. Right? Practice squad double is next. Jeff, Josh, Anthony, Lauren Stanley, and Josh Andres. Josh is a great guy as well, says Steven. Yes, he is. That he is, Josh Andres. Go ahead and drop me 2 box numbers in the next one. And he does get sniped quite a bit.
Yeah.
I know I talk about the 2 biggest customers are Ronnie, Sarah, close third. Of Ronnie, Craig, and Josh, I would say Craig has the most luck. Ronnie's got the second most luck. And Josh has the least luck. But Josh is a man. He's a man that makes his own luck, Ricky. But I would say of the big-time players, he gets sniped more than anybody I've seen. You know what that means, though, Ricky?
What?
You know what that means? That means he's getting sniped this year. He's due to not get sniped in the future. So less and less snipes.
Shooter's going to shoot.
Less and less snipes for Josh as we go along.
As Dion Waiter said, I'd rather go 0 for 30 than 0 for 9, because if I go 0 for 9, I lost my confidence.
That's true. I like that Dion Waiters reference. Did not think that was going to happen today, Ricky. Ricky's got all these references out of left field, so I like it. 1 in 21 for Josh. Thank you, sir.
1 in 21.
Every time Ricky is in the co-pilot seat, I win big. I won both the Patrick Mahomes two-tone Royals Chiefs helmet and the Justin Herbert Oregon Duck Charger helmet when Ricky in the hot seat. 1 in 21. So, you know what that means, High Tide? I believe that's Josh Simmons. That means you got to get your butt in the break room. Ricky's in the co-pilot seat. You got to order, my man. This guy will get you some sick stuff. Usually, Ricky, I think of it too. Everyone is superstitious. People get superstitious
I was going to say.
as to who's pulling the boxes. Your superstition, you're in the co-seat for Josh Simmons.
So great. I can rub off on it.
Yes. So I snapped a few big guys, says Ty. Common pulled me some winners yesterday, but my Ricky pulled me my all-time favorite helmet in my PC. Which one is that, Bradley? Michael Convey's been killing lately.
The Reggie Wayne.
Ooh, okay. Okay, respect on that one.
Best helmet I think I never pulled.
Ooh, we have a lot of stuff coming up. A practice squad single and a vault single sold out. And we got 1 to go. Actually, excuse me, that's a vault double. And then 1 to go in the vault single. And I did shoot you a message, Ricky. I don't know if you saw it about the vault double after this.
Okay. You said 1 to go in the practice squad single?
No, sold out.
Yeah,
I think it's
cool,
1 to
cool,
go in the vault
I just got
double.
really curious. I'm like, well, on my end, it says we're full on the practice squad single.
Boy, Ricky's a popular guy today. Ricky, who needed to be so popular today?
I didn't know.
You have moved up on
happy.
Josh's list for hosts.
I was going to say,
He
I
pulled
did.
fire last
I
time.
did move up a little bit. It was said in chat, so I'm
Now,
happy I moved
now
up.
a lot of depending on who people like as a host, a lot of it has to do with who pulls you winners. It's not about who's got the personality, who's got this and that. It's about which guy pulls me heat, and it makes sense. That's fair, right? You want to win. That makes a lot of sense. The Reggie Wayne autism awareness speed flex. My brother has autism, so it's by far my favorite I had. There we go, Bradley. That's a very, very cool helmet with special meaning. Congratulations, Bradley Williams, on the Reggie Wayne. That's awesome. And we got a lot of these cool, unique items in the room for you guys, the customers, right? We have all the themed helmets all the time here at UA. Robbie's my least because he pulled me lots of bears. Okay.
Bears.
Chinmay's my favorite, says President. Heat not required. I don't know if I believe you, Prez, because
Heat not
Chinmay was in
required.
Saturday. You were not in the chat. Chinmay works Saturday at 12 and 3. I don't buy that for a second, Tyler, because you were not watching and you were not buying. So I call BS on the Chinmay thing. By the way, Chinmay's in tomorrow night with me.
Is he?
Filling
Yep.
in for Dom
That's
was
right.
going to Florida.
And then I'm in on Friday. With
You're on Friday, exactly. So
Gotta bring my energy drinks.
Friday nights they're wild. Friday night is a different kind of night in the break room. It is the latest night. It's co-even with Thursday night for the biggest show. But Thursday night we have the more revenue per minute. But we hop off a little earlier Thursday night. Usually it's about 11 or midnight on Thursday. It's about 1 on Fridays. They make us work for our money on Fridays, Ricky.
Yeah.
No doubt about that. There we go, Prez. Stupid busy weekend. Did pull some heat for my brother. There we go. All right, respect. He backed it up. Chinmay is his boy. That's fair. Respect. Jeff has the NFC North. Looking for the Jaden Reed flex. Josh, NFC South, East, West, and the AFC North. Lauren Stanley, new customer, Lauren, AFC South. Anthony Serrano, AFC East. And Jeff August, AFC West. What do you think Jeff's favorite month is?
You gonna say August?
I think August.
Okay.
It's definitely August, Ricky.
I doubt it's August.
Jeff, it's your time, bro, says Josh. And I'm sweating, says Jeff. Which is, by the way, someone said earlier that Josh is an awesome guy. Prime example. We've had guys in the break room before, big dogs who spend a lot of money. If they get sniped, they will get angry. They'll get super vulgar in the chat. Even when Josh gets sniped, he's always looking out for the chat, always looking out for the guys, now looking out for his fair Packer fan, Jeff August.
Give me a sign of someone's character. How do they act when they lose?
Yes, it's easy to be pumped when you win. It's when you lose that the real moral character shows out. Josh, of course, a man of morals. All right, Jeff, let's see what's going down with this sweat. Jeff is so sweaty right now. He's at work and everyone's like, Jeff, you stink, man. Take a shower.
Just the Key and Peele meme where beads of sweat are just
Yes.
running down his face.
Oh, man. Can confirm Josh is a great guy. We got ourselves a Hall of Famer for the Houston Oilers, one of the best linebackers of all time. It is Robert Brazil.
Ooh.
How about this one? Lauren Stanley. Lauren's first ever break, first ever win, single spot snipe, JSA certified on Robert Brazil. If it's not a Packer, Tommy Kramer, says Jay. I got news for you, Jay. Pulled Tommy Kramer last night. There will not be a Tommy Kramer mini coming out.
2-minute Tommy.
2-minute Tommy's already gone. He was quick. In the room, out the room.
Yep.
2-minute Tommy.
2-minute Tommy.
Very efficient. Who's Robert Brazil? Oh, let me educate
Let him
you.
know. Let him know.
Charmemes. So there's a saying Michelangelo once had, Ricky. It's a saying that my grandma told me.
Talking about the painter.
The painter.
Okay.
His goal in life is to learn something new every day. So, Charmemes, I got something new for you, my man. Robert Brazil is one of the greatest linebackers in the history of the NFL. 7 straight Pro Bowls, Ricky, at one point. 2-time first-team All-Pro, 4-time second-team All-Pro, NFL Defensive Rookie of the Year. He's got a Pro Football Hall of Fame on his career. One of the best linebackers to ever play the game, Hall of Famer Robert Brazil. So played in the 70s and 80s. Good little education for people that maybe don't appreciate the legends like Robert Brazil. One of the best to ever do it on the Oiler jersey. The press says 2-minute Tommy is not a nickname I would want to have.
2-minute T.
We're talking about the 2-minute drill. What else can we be talking about, Ricky? The 2-minute drill.
I'll leave it up to them to decide.
Game on the line. Need a drive, second quarter, fourth quarter. Tommy Kramer's quick. It's about the 2-minute drive we're talking about.
Yes.
I don't know what the president has in his
I
mind.
have no idea.
I know we've had some presidents that have that on their mind. Taylor, I guess, makes sense in the position.
I did not hit. I'm not even going to go there.
Across both parties, Ricky.
That's just the most famous one I remember.
Right. So I don't know. I don't know what's in his head, Mr. President. But you are acting very presidential at the moment. Very presidential. So nice job there, Lauren. Robert Brazil. Amber says LMAO Prez. Efficient. 2-minute Tommy. Guy's busy. Has a lot to do. Got to get the drive done.
In, out, on with life.
Right? He's a busy guy. Oh, yeah. Punching in the end zone with 2 minutes to go with the Prez. It's what he would do. He was like the Robert Ory of the NFL. Really good player, but not like an all-time great or anything. But, you know, clutch situation, he was always there. 2-minute Tommy. Always there in the clutch. Better than 0-minute Tommy, Ricky. I'll tell you that.
0 minute Tommy.
You don't want to be 0-minute Tommy, that's
How
for
does that
sure.
Even I don't want to know.
All right, 21 coming up. He was able to get up for all the big games, Ricky. He was able to get up for all the big games.
Now I want to know what you got out of your mind comment.
It's too easy. It's too easy, man. All right. Now, we talk about 2-minute Tommy being good in the 2-minute drill. Here's a guy that's good for 60 minutes. One of the best defensive players, if not the best defensive player in the game. Depoy last year, the great Myles Garrett. Josh Andres, congrats on your Myles Garrett Browns Flash Mini. Very, very nice hit right there on Myles Garrett. I'm sorry, Amber. It's too easy. I cannot let this opportunity go, Ricky. It is way too easy.
Can we call Josh Andres right now the Mini King?
The king of the... I don't know if he wants that title.
I don't know if he wants it either.
I don't know if he wants that title.
Keeping on trend with the innuendos, but
Remember your
Always won
first
his
week,
minis.
Ricky? You were Jersey Rick, and I was like,
Yes.
Ricky, you don't want that title. The diamonds, the authentics are the best. You don't want the Jersey Rick title.
the only reason I entertained it was I am a low-key Jersey Jerry guy with Barstool, so I was
I got you.
the Rain Man rose like a phoenix from the ashes.
Practice squad, we have how many left now, Ricky? I think we have, what?
7.
Seven left?
After this next, because there's a
A single. So there's 8 technically in play.
8 right now. 7
Jaden
after
Reed,
the-
Speed Flex, Drake May, authentic, Edrin James, authentic. And you got my message about the vault, sir?
Yeah.
I did shoot you a message on that. Gift that to the press. We'll work something out, says Josh. There we go. Tyler is a Browns fan. If you could look up Tyler's last order number, Ricky, and use that for his gift. And I'm going to leave this to you. Maybe you can write that one up, too, so it matches what you have.
The Myles Garrett.
Yeah, so that's a gift from Josh
yeah.
to our guy Tyler here. Myles Garrett Mini. And they said Josh is a nice guy. He is a nice guy. Practice squad. Uh-oh. President taking bribes, though, Ricky. I don't know. Should we let this slide? I guess. I guess. Dang, Josh, so nice. I mean, he is a Browns fan. He's went through a lot of troubles, right? Practice squad single. Number 2, go ahead and drop me a box number, guys. Tyler, Joseph, Amber, Ron, Joshua, and Scott Frank. Tyler's got 22. Thank you, Ty. 22 in the practice squad.
And I'm just asking this out loud so I don't put the wrong one down. The president is Tyler Bednarz, right? The president?
Is that right? Was
Yeah.
it Bednarz or Heifetz? Which one was
Bednarz.
it?
I'm just double checking. I think it's Bednarz.
What's your last name, Ty, if you can confirm for us? Then we got box 22 in the practice squad, Ricky, on deck. 22 coming up. I'm not above a good bribe, right? Well, Sauce, your turn for the spot, says Jeff. So it makes the break room great, Ricky. You make yourself some lifelong friends here in the room, right? It is Tyler Bednarz, Ricky. You are correct.
Okay.
Tyler Bednarz.
Thought I was right. Just wanted to double check.
Yeah, always good to double check. You don't want to assume you make a blank out of you and me. You don't want that. My 5th grade teacher taught me that, Ricky, believe it or not. Some good
I don't
education.
remember how old I was when I learned that.
Some good education, man. All right, we got ourselves 7 clicks for our spots. Joseph Stewart. That's Charmemes in the Jaden Reed spot. He makes a lot of memes, that Joseph Stewart guy. Charmemes. Scott Frank has the NFC South. Tyler Hartman has the NFC East. Scott Frank, NFC West. Ron Hill, AFC North. Amber Yoder, AFC South. Amber says, no! She's like, Josh and Jeff are not the only ones chasing Jaden Reed. I'm a Packer fan. We got Tyler, AFC East. And we have Joshua Cook, AFC West. Tyler says, you're right, Common. Everyone I've interacted with has been amazing in this break room. That's what we love to see, the break room experience, man. It's awesome. And I just had a president say I'm right. I feel good, Ricky. I feel good. Tyler's the real president in my book, man. He is the best president out there. Abraham Lincoln, George Washington, who? Tyler Bednarz, the GOAT president. Oh, this is... So, you may not like this guy as much because I think he spells it with the E. But this is one of the greatest Rickies of all time. Ricky Jackson on the Saints jersey. One of the absolute all-time greats. If you don't know who Ricky Jackson is, more education time, Ricky.
I know one thing. He's not a real Ricky.
It's got the E and the Y. NFC South, Scott Frank. Congrats on Ricky Jackson. He was a guy back in that Saints era. They were a really, really bad football team. He was in many ways the whole football team, Ricky Jackson. One of the best linebackers of all time. 7 Pro Bowls, 5-time second-team All-Pro. Member of the 100th sack club, 128 sacks, Ricky. He led the NFL in forced fumbles 4 times in his career. He is top 5 all-time, I believe, in forced fumbles. The great Ricky Jackson. Got a fun story for Ricky Jackson. So, I do mostly a weekly podcast with one of my best college buddies, Ricky. With our work schedules, we're a little bit busier, so sometimes it's bi-weekly.
Yeah.
We try to do it once a week.
Yep.
So, in the podcast, he was talking about Peanut Tillman, how he should have been in the Hall of Fame.
Yep.
My buddy Tom. And he listed Peanut Tillman was 6th all-time in forced fumbles. He asked me, can you name the top 10 guys in forced fumbles? And I first said Robert Mathis, who was first, Julius Peppers, John Abraham, Dwight Freeney. And then when I told him Ricky Jackson, he was shocked. He's like, how do you know Ricky Jackson? 10th all-time in forced fumbles. I was like, come on, man, I work at Ultimate Autographs. Of course they know Ricky Jackson.
Ricky Jackson.
10th all-time in forced fumbles. The history of the National Football League, only 9 guys have more forced fumbles than the great Ricky Jackson. Also, 128 career sacks, Ricky. That is among the most ever. I believe top 15 in sacks, Ricky Jackson. Like I always say, you're either getting a Hall of Famer or one of the best current players in the game. So, I know everyone wants the headliners, but there's so many big names in our break room that you got to appreciate. I mean, 128 sacks, Ricky, that would put him at 17th all-time officially. Wow. So, for a linebacker.
Yeah.
Pretty good. Pretty good if you ask me. But EY, though, I'm sorry, Ricky.
Yeah,
EY.
I mean, we all can't be perfect.
I like your way better because it's quicker.
Yep.
I like the Y without the E.
There's only one other spelling of Ricky that I will accept, but
Okay.
it's only for if you're a girl. If you're a girl, I'll accept the R-I-C-K-I.
Okay. I haven't seen that one.
Ricky Lake.
Okay.
I
Yeah.
got it a lot in elementary school.
I gotcha.
Ricky Lake.
That's fair. All right. Vault double coming up next. Under center vault double. We got Andy Collins, the new customer. Welcome, Andy. Tyler Hartman, new guy. Joshua Simmons, Joseph Stewart, Matthew DeMitt, and Blake Brecher. I need 2 box numbers in the vault double. Double the boxes, double the fun. So vault double number 1. Go ahead and drop me 2 box numbers, guys, in that vault. Loaded with big names, an awesome, awesome series the vault is. We knocked out the 5th practice squad double as well. So that is perfect. And then, Ricky, if you could actually pair the next vault double.
You want me to pair it now?
Yeah, you could pair it now. And go ahead and pair the quad as well, because it'll get us to 7 boxes left here
I
after
saw
that
your
single.
message and I didn't know if you wanted to wait for the...
No, go ahead and do it now.
Cool. I'll do that.
Yeah, you're not a new guy, Josh. Tyler and Andy are new guys. That's what I was talking about. Josh, High Tide, definitely not a new guy, Josh Simmons. He wants the wheel. Do you want the wheel times 2 or just wheel times 1? Because there's a double box break if you want the wheel times 2. Got to put wheel times 2 or wheel if you want.
Wheel.
Diamonds left, Tony Romo, O.J. Simpson, Devontae Adams, Ricky Williams, only 9 boxes left. So we got 10 from Ty Hardy before Josh Simmons. So wheel and 10.
Oh, this is the vault.
It's a double, right, Ricky?
Yeah.
So wheel and 10.
We were doing so many practice squads. I had a practice squad.
You're in a rhythm. I get it, man.
No, we did.
No, you're in a rhythm. I get it. The break room is in a massive, massive rhythm right now. Nothing but heat all the time here. So I'm going to pull up the out of 30, right, Ricky, the vault?
Yes.
We want 10, says Shermemes. All right, well, 10 it is. 10 it is. Let's get it. All right, we have number 19, Ricky. 19. Let's see. Vault 20 is the closest, right?
Yep.
All right, so 20 and 10. We got Eli Manning and Barry Sanders. Or in soccer terms, Lionel Messi. Number 10. I think Robert Brazil is right there, Ricky. Good luck, y'all, says Josh. Good luck, guys. Maybe time for Drew Brees. Maybe time for John Elway. Some all-time great quarterbacks still lurking in this vault. Andy down to Blake, guys. Good luck, good luck, good luck in the vault double. All right. 4, 5, 6, and 7 clicks. Bills Dynasty Chris just got pulled. We pulled it in a personal earlier. That one just came off the board. Joshua Simmons has the NFC North. Joseph Stewart, NFC South. By the way, Josh has the Sun God, Amon-Ra St. Brown. We got Joshua Simmons, NFC East. Matthew DeMitt, NFC West. Hey, Joseph Stewart, Mr. Sharmeems. You good with the Drew Brees Authentic? He's got the South. We got Andy Collins, AFC North. New guy, Andy. Welcome, welcome. New guy or gal, of course. Welcome to the break room. Blake Bratcher, AFC South. Josh Simmons, AFC East. And Tyler Hartman, AFC West. The vault single, I believe, 1 spot to go.
Yep.
That one is about to fill momentarily here. 1 spot to go in that vault single. We did hit the Baker. Yes, Sean. Hit the Baker earlier today. We have not hit the Jaden Reed, and I know it's not a speed flex, Ricky, but my favorite helmet on the practice squad, hands down, to me, no question, the Edgerrin James. The red and yellow ripped helmet.
I love it.
You know how much I love it? Because I saw it last Wednesday.
Yeah.
It's so much better in person, man. That Edgerrin James helmet, fire in the practice squad. Absolute fire. All right, good luck, guys, in this vault double box. Double the boxes, double the fun. And you're very welcome for the Jackson jersey. Very welcome. All right, let's see what we got here. Oh, man. I absolutely love this player. One of my favorite players ever. The most underrated player in NFL history. It is Drew Brees on the Saints Authentic. Sharmeems, Joseph Stewart, 1 spot. Drew Brees Authentic. Number 2 all-time in passing yards. Number 2 all-time in passing touchdowns. If the only guy ahead of you for more yards and touchdowns is Tom Brady, you're in good company, Ricky. And guess what? Drew Brees did it in less games, more passing yards, more passing touchdowns per game than Manning, than Brady, than both of these guys. And you want to talk about winning? One of my favorite stats in the history of football, Ricky. 10 playoff wins for the Saints in their history. Drew Brees, number 9, a part of 9 of them. 90% of the team's franchise playoff wins. What player that's played 5 or more playoff games can say they've won 90% of their team's playoffs?
Tom Brady?
I don't know.
Patrick Mahomes?
I don't know.
Well,
I have to look it up.
eventually.
Well, Len Dawson won a Super Bowl with the Chiefs. And we had, Bledsoe got him to the Super Bowl, Ricky. Brady,
Yep.
maybe, although that record,
Peyton Manning, but I know United.
I don't
that's
think
a long,
so. I
that's
don't
a
think
long
so
history.
for Peyton Manning.
The one-
90% of the team's playoff wins, man.
The one thing I will say when it comes to Drew Brees, and I take this opinion from Cameron Jordan, who played with him.
Yeah.
He says, if you want to talk about the GOAT, Tom Brady.
Yeah.
If you want to talk about the best quarterback to ever play the game, Drew Brees.
And Cam Jordan, a little bit biased, of course.
Yeah, a little bit. But
I love Drew Brees.
But the way he put it was Brady won the big game. He won the Super Bowls. He's the GOAT. But you look at all the statistical categories, who's at the top? Drew Brees.
He's number 5 on my GOAT list. Yep. I got my Mount Rushmore of Brady, Mahomes, Manning, Montana. Drew Brees, number 5 on my best quarterbacks ever. Great hit there, Joseph Stewart. The very underappreciated Drew Brees. Bart Starr's great too, of course. Obviously, comparing eras is hard. You know, Johnny Unitas, Bart Starr. But for me, Drew Brees, number 5 quarterback of all time. It's between him and Rodgers, but I'm a Bears fan, so I give tiebreaker to Brees.
And I just want to double check because I want to make sure I'm doing this right. Had orders coming in, gonna pair the vault, but you want me to put up another single?
Yeah, just in case with those big names left. Yeah. We could pair the quad as well, Ricky.
Yeah.
I think it's gonna be a little bit cheaper, I believe, too, for the buy-in.
So I'll pair the vaults.
The bolt, the vault, the double, and the quad. Let's leave a single up just in case these guys want to get John Elway in a single. I'm on Ra. If the single's not moving, we can always take it down.
Yep.
Perfect. Bart Starr was 90%. Licensed jersey, Charmemes means it's an authentic Nike jersey with the pros wear. Our $28 jerseys are custom jerseys. It's not what the guys wear in games. Now, our licensed jerseys are not game worn, Ricky. But for example, the Brian Dawkins in the practice squad, that would be the same jersey he would wear in a game. Licensed jerseys worth more than double what custom jerseys are worth. So it's the best kind of jersey to get. So an NFL license is the licensed jerseys. Correct, Ty. So we are going to pair the vaults. I know these guys are always hungry for speed flexes. How about a Patrick Mahomes speed flex in the new vault, Ricky?
Ooh.
So guys, come and get it. Let me know when that's up, by the way.
I will.
Up? Yeah, you got a lot of stuff to do, but as soon as you get it, let me know when it's up so we can look at it together with the customers.
They keep like, I want to buy into this. I want to close this out and this out and this out.
Yeah, these guys are busy, man. We got busy customers here. I know we're talking about a series we might drop. Like I said, I wanted to save it for 3 if we need to. Or 6 even, with everything hot right now, Ricky. Everything is selling. We have our last vault key. Last vault key coming up here is the helmet plus the gift card in the vault. All right, we got a full-size rep. AFC North. How about Cam Hayward, one of the best defensive tackles of all time? A guy already has more than 80 career sacks, bunch of Pro Bowls, Ricky, future Hall of Famer Cam Hayward. For a new customer, Andy Collins. Correct. So, Jay August, the Chiefs are going for 3 in a row, looking to be the first team in the Super Bowl era to win 3 in a row. The Packers did win 3 in a row multiple times in the pre-Super Bowl era, which is an incredible accomplishment, no doubt. There were less teams back then, Ricky. Keep that in mind as well.
Yep.
A lot less teams. What the Chiefs are doing now is, in my opinion, considerably more impressive than what the Packers did. But the Packers, no doubt, back in that era, the team to beat, they were an iconic team. You could not beat the Packers in the 60s. They were the best team for sure. Chris, if you want to ask more questions, you can email customer service. Our inventory comes from our owner, Matt. He's got all the connections out there. But, you know, what's great about us, Ricky, we have so much inventory on hand. We're doing 600 boxes a week, and we always have extra. There's no other place you can get helmets every single day at this rate, Ricky.
Yep.
There's no other break room that comes even close to what we have here. You want to go elsewhere, you'll break once a week. Once every other day. Once a day. 3-4 hours. We're on for 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 hours a day. Every single day. 600 boxes a week. And we do the same thing over and over and over for sure. The pairing, Trevor, means there's going to be 1 box from the old series and 1 box from the new series in the double. The quad will be 2 boxes from the new, 2 from the old. A lot of big names in the old series. Brian Dawkins, Derrick Henry, Amon-Ra St. Brown, John Elway, Chris Carter. But we know these guys want speed flexes, Ricky. I want to waste no time. I want to get these guys some speed flexes
Yep.
in that vault pairing.
So I'm gonna ask you a quick like behind the scenes question.
Yeah, hit me.
Would you rather me, because like in the quad we got 3 bought in. Would you rather me copy it over to the new quad or just put up the one that Steven made, but just put it 5 to go?
Oh, we have the quad is 5 to go already? The
In
current
the-
quad right now in the vault.
The vault has 3 bought in into the quad.
I'm seeing 1 bought in on the page. Right here, 7 to go.
Let me check that then.
Yeah, double check that list because that's why I wanted to do that.
I'll
So
check that.
yeah, if that is correct, Ricky, then pair both 2 and 2 and 1 and 1. Just move the one person over. But if there is 5,
So I could just do it in the ones that Steven already created.
I think so.
Okay.
Double check that's correct though, because if there's
doing
already
it now.
3 spots bought in, we might let it ride. But if there's only 1 bought in, then we should be good. Great job there, Andy. Very, very cool on your Cam Hayward helmet. All right, jersey break is next, then a practice squad double, then we have a mini double, then we have a vault single. We are busy. We are busy. Jersey single number 3, go ahead and drop me a box number. Joshua Cook, Scott Frank, Ernest Galvin, Chris Bybee, and Bubba Lowe in the jersey break.
Okay, yeah, it should be 5 to go. For some reason
Are you sure?
because it says inventory at 8, then the 2 orders I have in, and then at 5:42 it went from 6 to 8. It says break room. So someone changed it from 6 to 8 and then it got bought into.
Last night?
Yeah, it says yesterday 5:42, 8 available. When right before at 4:48, Bubba bought in at
Okay.
4:48.
All right, we'll make it to 5. We'll put up the pairing for the double, and then we can reevaluate the quad when we get there, Ricky.
So you want me to leave the quad up as is?
Leave it up as is, right?
And then pair the double? Don't pair the double.
Oh, pair the double. Go
Okay,
ahead and
cool,
pair
cool,
the
cool.
double. They want to get the flexes, get them in that double box. All right, we do have the last vault key, Ricky. If you want to get the last vault
Yes.
key, or I could get it if you need me to. And Ernest wants 14 in the jersey break. Thank you, Ernest. Appreciate you, my man. Appreciate you, my man. All right, D coming up. D, this will be bonus money for our winner here. This would be Andy Collins, the Cam Hayward rep, and a bonus gift card. I know Andy's new. Make sure you check your email, Andy, including your junk mail. This
Check your
gift card
junk.
will be in there. Always check your junk. $100, $100 bonus money for Andy.
Andy Collins, you said?
Andy Collins, and then box 14 in the jerseys next. Happy birthday to your son, Ernest. Says it's my son's birthday. Hopefully we get some good luck. 14, yes. Ernie Banks. 1-4. One you could appreciate, Ricky. And yeah, there's no sight of us slowing down. A lot of orders coming in.
You said 100 to Andy?
100 to Andy.
Cool.
And we know as soon as that double pairing's up in the vault,
It's up.
Josh will hop in. It's up, Ricky.
Yeah, it's up.
Let's look at it together then. Let's look at it
Steven made
together.
my job a lot easier.
And I'm still seeing 7 here. Just haven't adjusted the
Yeah,
quad,
I
right?
haven't adjusted the quad. yet
Okay.
at all.
Yeah, let's see how it goes. I'm open to maybe doing 2 and 2, but let's look at this field goal vault here. Oh my God. Okay, Ricky. Okay. Let's look at this Patrick Mahomes Speed Flex, more than a $3,000 helmet, looking for the first Super Bowl three-peat in the game's history. Super Bowl era started in the late 60s, Ricky. It's been, what? Let's carry the one, more than 50 years.
Carry the one.
More than 50 years of the game, no one has won 3 Super Bowls in a row. That helmet is sick. The Patrick Mahomes, never seen that one before. I got this customized George Kittle Speed Flex as well. And the 49er Rip Speed Flex. And then we do have still available in this new Vault series, Tony Gonzalez Authentic. There's no video for the Ricky Williams?
For
you
the
wanna
new one,
double
I'll
check. Yeah, Ricky will double check about the Ricky without the E. Looks like
He's a
a
real Ricky.
weed helmet. Ricky Williams weed helmet.
Field goal.
Now, field goal vault. Got a Hutch Speed Flex, a Breeze Authentic, Tony G, Tomlinson, TJ Watt, Bo Nix, Adrian Peterson. That is Weed Ricky, yes, sir. And you'll get the video when I see it.
Does he have the Chiefs and the 49er one?
Yeah, it's weird the Ricky one's not in there. And that's probably the coolest looking one of the three.
I'll chuck that on there.
Yeah, so Ricky will get that Weed Ricky in. Look at that. Weed Ricky from Ricky. So that'll be in shortly, guys. That will be a fire break for sure in our vault. All right, let's get this jersey break done. Joshua Cook, Scott Frank, Ernest Galvin, Chris Bybee, and Bubba Lowe. And you know what, Ricky? I'm feeling generous.
Yep.
Go ahead and pair the quad as well.
Pair the quad.
It's only fair. Get these guys a chance at that quad box. There's only, 7 boxes left after the single. So we'll go ahead and pair the quad as well.
So then I'll just take down the one that's up and put the new one up at 5 to go.
That works. That works, sir. 7 clicks. And we got Bubba Lowe up top. Hey there, Bubba. NFC North. Joshua Cook in the NFC South. Scott Frank, NFC East, NFC West. Bubba Lowe, AFC North. Joshua Cook, AFC South. Ernest Galvin, AFC East. And Chris Bybee in the AFC West. Box 14 in the jerseys. Got a Hall of Fame tight end and one of the best general managers in the game, Ozzie Newsome, on the Browns jersey. Referenced the Ravens Super Bowl wins in the 2000s earlier. One of the first African-American front office guys to put together those teams, the great Ozzie Newsome. It is Bubba. Hey there, Bubba. AFC North on Newsome. Michael Convey, Diamond in College Series. Tony Romo, O.J. Simpson, Devontae Adams, Ricky Williams, 4 headliners and 9 boxes. That College Series, 9 headliners and 14 boxes. Drew Brees, C.J. Stroud, Eli Manning, Terry McLaurin, Warren Sapp, Trevor Lawrence, Fred Warner, secondary headliners, Joey Bosa, and Johnny Manziel.
All right,
A lot of goodies.
Paired.
The quad and the double, guys. Let's get after that vault. Not many pairings left. 7 boxes left, Ricky. 2 will go in the quad. 2 will go in that pairing. Will put us at only 4 boxes left, just like that. So that vault will fly. That'll be the hot break. By the way, the last vault we paired last week, actually last Wednesday.
100 for Andy Collins.
100 for Andy Collins.
Cool. That's getting sent out.
The
now.
very first box in the pairing was Patrick Mahomes. Very first box. So for the guys that want to wait till there's less boxes left, Mahomes could come out in the very first box. Case in point,
Chinmay
last
and
vault.
I on Saturday, Mahomes, 3rd box, first single.
3rd box, first single. So
Sometimes that happens.
don't wait, guys, on that Mahomes helmet. Do not wait. And the Mahomes Speed Flex over now, Ricky, around $3,000+.
It's
If
only
he wins
gonna go
another
up.
Super Bowl, it's going to go up to over $4,000. Perfect example. Fanatics.com. The price of a Mahomes Chiefs Authentic last year was $1,700. He won his 3rd Super Bowl, went up to $2,300. $600 for a Super Bowl win. The standard authentic, not the Speed Flex, Ricky.
Yeah.
He wins again, does the 3-peat, that value is going to be over $4,000 probably for the Mahomes Flex. Imagine in 5 years, in 10 years, he wins 7-8 Super Bowls. It could be a $5,000 helmet, and you can get it for how much in the pairing? Less than $200 in the double. Man, oh man, and not to mention in the double pairing. The old series, there's a John Elway authentic, Ricky. So you can pair John Elway with Patrick Mahomes. Or you can get in the quad pairing, get the AFC West, get Mahomes, get Elway, get Bo Nix, and Tony Gonzalez. And there's Damian Tomlinson as well, by the way. So the Vault AFC West.
Too many great names.
Too many great names. Too many great names. Practice squad double is next. Go ahead and drop me 2 box numbers. Try to move this party along a little bit quicker with a bunch of breaks on deck. Jared Smith, Bolam Joey, Jeff August, and Josh Andres. Josh looking for 5 and 15. Thank you, Josh.
5 and 15.
5 and 15. 8 to go in that vault. Double, 5 to go in that quad. And Jared wanted 5 and 20, but Josh just beating him out with 5 and 15 here in the break room. And vault single is almost on deck. We have the mini double, then we have the vault single afterwards. Y'all get in that diamond double, says Danny. Let's do it. Plenty of heat coming up here in the break room, no doubt about that. So we'll get 5 and 15 off the ticker. Mahomes' numbers. Had the Mahomes college flex last night. It was 5 for Tech, 15 for Los Chiefs. Just such a busy day. We have tons of breaks coming up. I know I told you, Ricky, if it's close, take the lunch break, but it's so busy, we might not be eating today.
I just come into the break room and expect not to eat.
Yes. I could afford to lose a pound or two, Ricky.
I'm
That's
in the
okay.
same boat.
We could afford to lose a pound or two.
I could lose more than just 2.
Yeah, just more like a few dozen.
Yeah.
Just to get a start.
Give me a few Baker's dozens.
A few Baker's dozens. 7 clicks on the way, guys. Good luck. Good luck for the practice squad double. All right, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Josh Andres, thick meat, the Heat Andres in the Jaden Reed spot.
Sauce.
Looking for his Packer. Jared Smith in the NFC South. Josh Andres, NFC East. Jeff August, NFC West. Josh has the AFC North. Bolam, Joey, AFC South. Jeff August, AFC East. And Josh Andres, AFC West. We got box 5 coming up. Cinco. What do we got in the Joe Flacco box? The Blake Bortles box, Ricky.
Oh.
Box 5. Let's get that Packer. Common, just pull me some Packers. There we go, Josh. Well, how about that positive energy, Josh? You want a Packer? You got a Packer. Jaden Reed on the speed flex. Look at this visor. Oh my God. Green,
Becky.
blue, translucent. One of the coolest visors in the game for the Packers' #1 receiver, for one of the biggest Packer fans ever, Josh Andres.
Oh my God. Becky, look at that visor.
Look at that visor.
I like shiny visors. I
Cannot lie. I see exactly, Ricky. This is such a sick helmet. Man.
Looks very similar to the visor that was on that Justin Herbert over the weekend, too.
Yeah.
Love how it's got the tint of the blue phases into the green.
Depends on what light you look at it in, right? Such
You're
an
looking-
incredible
if
speed
you're
flex.
looking at it head on, you'll see more of the green. You look sideways, have it straight on, you'll see more blue. It's awesome.
And guess what, Ricky? You might not know this. Dom knows this.
Okay.
My visor rankings. First
you
place
like
blue,
blue.
second place green.
Okay.
My 2 favorite visor colors in one. That's perfect.
I'm an LT guy, so it's all about the black visors.
Okay.
Give me the dark visor.
Those are my least favorite, actually.
Oh, give me the dark
Those
visor.
are my least favorite. But that's okay. Everyone's got their favorites, Ricky.
There's a reason why I'd make a quarterback in Madden and put a black visor on.
That's fair. So, Sauce enjoyed that one. It's pretty, says Jeff. Nice, Josh, says Tyler. Heck yeah, says Josh. Congrats, says Jeff. Dang, says Amber. Very, very nice right there on the Jaden Reed Speed Flex. That's an incredible helmet. This is a guy, Ricky, that could go up in value. We talk about value. I know for Josh, it doesn't matter because he's going to keep this one. It's a PC item. But Jaden Reed, very talented young receiver, only going to get better as the years go on.
There's only one thing Jaden Reed doesn't care about.
What's that?
Your parlay.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Sorry,
he,
Tom.
He burned me a couple times.
That's
on
okay.
straights. On straights.
Picked the wrong time because he's really good sometimes, Ricky.
Yeah.
Great hit, Josh. Always great to see people hit their team. 100%, Rob. Could not agree more on that. You get the PC item. And, Josh, I know what looks cool on the show. When you get this visor at home, this is one of my all-time favorite visors. This is an awesome, awesome hit for Jaden Reed. So congrats, Josh, from Bradley. Big congrats for the big dog, Josh Thickmeat, the Heat Andres.
The big dog. You said the big dog, so I gotta acknowledge Roman Reigns, my tribal chief.
Ah. So you haven't seen the Royal Rumble?
I have.
You have?
I watched it
Was-
the night.
Was The Rock in it?
No,
Dang it. Ah,
he didn't show up.
I was hoping he would show up.
No.
Because that was my like decision on whether to rewatch it or not. If The Rock is there, I'll watch it. If he's not, I won't watch it. Was Stone Cold in it?
No.
Okay. All right, well then I won't watch. Next time The Rock or
But
Stone
Trish
Cold.
Stratus was. And Nikki Bella.
Okay. All right. We'll see, Ricky. I usually watch it for Stone Cold and The Rock. The last one, The Rock was in it.
Yeah.
I watched it. My childhood guys.
Yeah.
If you get those guys in it, sign me up.
Yeah, not too many legends in the men's rumble this year.
I got you. 15 coming up in the second practice squad double. Still got the Edrin James and that sick Drake May left. Well, Mr. Andres. You, my man, have caught fire. Whether we're speaking English or Spanish, you cannot lose Chad Ochocinco for Josh Andres. Terrific wide receiver, more than 11,000 career yards. Led the NFL in receiving yards once. Bunch of Pro Bowls. One of the best receivers in the game. Josh Andres, Chad Ochocinco Johnson. Very nice.
Have we pulled Chad Johnson since I have been telling the one semi-personal-isk story with one of my buddies in Chad Johnson?
Are you talking about the betting thing?
No, this had nothing to do with
No,
betting.
go ahead. Oh.
So we're sitting in Discord one night just chilling. My buddy goes, "Whoa, my friend just picked up Chad Johnson from O'Hare Airport." Because apparently Chad Johnson landed, put out on Twitter, "Hey, I need a ride from the airport. Who wants to give me a ride?" My buddy's friend was the first one to reply. He goes, "All right, cool. I'll be the big black guy standing out there with a cigar."
Nice. That's cool. Sweet Jersey says, Josh. Josh is saying Amber to hit some emails. Josh has helped me with some great helmets, says Bradley. Right? Josh has some good Packer stuff, Amber. No doubt. 3 mini Viking helmets, says Amber. People will think I've switched teams. I got you, Amber. Trade them, right?
They're just the better helmets. It's okay. It's okay. It's cool.
Yeah, I think, maybe.
Depends on who's on.
I prefer the Bear helmet over those, but that's okay. Everyone's got their personal preference, right? Everyone's got their personal preference. All right, mini helmets are next. Mini double coming up. We got Brian Guini. Hopefully I didn't butcher that. We have another Brian. It's a Brian with the Y and Brian with an I. Brian Dasinger. Welcome, Brian. Let us know what team you like and how you heard about Ultimate Autographs. Lauren Benjamin, Matt Paulus. Makes me think of Greg Paulus, the former Duke point guard. Shane Carr and Rob Barnett. So mini double coming up. Go ahead and drop me 2 box numbers, guys. We have the Vault single next. That follows the mini double, and then we have another practice squad single after that. Hoping to get that new Vault pairing off and rolling, and only got 2 spots to go in that Diamond Quad. We have 4 to go in that Vault Quad, Ricky. We are close. Close on that Vault Quad. Very, very close. Only 3 to go in the Diamond Single and the Diamond Quad. That actually will put us at, what is that, 4 diamonds left? So who knows? After those go, we could maybe pair diamonds, or depending on what comes out, we can see what's left, Ricky. That will be the last quad for now, then, though.
Yeah,
for the
because
diamonds.
we got 7 of the old still.
Yes.
No.
No, I'm talking about the diamonds.
Okay.
The diamond's the last quad. Because that'll put us to 5. The single puts us at 4. So that'll be the last diamond quad that we do for now. We could do a quad in the pairing potentially, but for now, just draft it up when it sells out, and we'll revisit things when we need to.
I got it waiting for us.
Practice squad left Keen. We got Edrin James, Drake May, sick Edrin James helmet. We're down to how many boxes? We did in the practice squad. We did 5
we
doubles.
Got 4. So with all the breaks that are left, there are 4 left. But we got some practice squads coming up.
Okay, so we have a practice squad single coming up only, actually looks like.
Yeah, so there should be 4 left after that last practice squad.
Can you give me a quick ticker check?
Yeah.
There might be 1 or 2 that should be off that are not.
Right now, there's going to be more than 4.
Okay.
So I got 3, 17, 18, 19, 20.
So there's no 5 or 15. We just did those. So 3 and then 17 to 20.
Yep.
17, 18, 19, 20. Yep. There's only 5 left then.
Yeah. And
5 boxes left and with the single 4 left. The practice squad double just went down, Charmemes. And I think you won, actually. He won in a previous break, actually. He won in the vault. He won the Drew Brees. The practice squad double just happened. There will be another practice squad double as well. And then the next single bought into, Ricky?
No.
Okay, so we could...
So there's 6 left in the double right now. None or everything left in the single.
Why don't we take the single down? We can always put it back up if we need to.
Works
Because
for
we
me.
could close it out with 2 doubles, Ricky.
Works for me.
Sounds good. Thank you, sir. All right, no box numbers in the minis. I'm going to go to the wheel. Minis out of 30. We'll pull up the wheel here. Yeah, Keen, the practice squad single is coming up here shortly. We do have you in that break. It's all you, actually. So if you want to have a number ready, let me know. We don't reserve numbers till the break comes up, but if you have all the spots, then we can reserve the numbers, obviously. But let's do the mini break first. We do go in the order the breaks fill up,
Yep.
Ricky.
Yep.
We always go in the order. That way, if you bought first, you don't have to wait longer, right? So 22 for the mini helmets. I think 21 is the closest. I believe there's no 22.
So 21, and then
And then we got 20. So I think it's going to be 19 and 21, the closest ones, I believe, Ricky. All right, guys, thank you so much. Mini break coming up on the randomizer. Brian down the Rob. The Hands Team Minis. All right, 4, 5, 6 clicks, and 7. All right, Shane Carr, you've got the NFC North. NFC South is Rob Barnett. Brian Dasinger, NFC East. Matt Paulus, NFC West. Rob Burnett, AFC North. Matt, AFC South. Brian, AFC East. And AFC West is Lauren Benjamin. 19 and 21 in the minis. All right, we got a Cowboy coming up. We have one of the best corners in the game. How about the new guy, Brian, first ever order, Trayvon Diggs on the mini helmet. Pro Bowl corner, guy led the league in interceptions a few years ago. One of the best in the game, Trayvon Diggs on the mini. All right, not a headliner in our break room, just hanging out, one of the best corners in the game. His brother Stephon Diggs, though, is a headliner in the series. The Diggs Bros. I always find that super cool, that you can have 2 brothers, both be Pro Bowl level at their position. JJ and TJ, Joey and Nick, Peyton and Eli, Stephon and Trayvon.
Hey, you see the next great Manning?
Yeah.
Marshall Manning?
Yeah, Peyton's kid. At the Skills Challenge, the Pro Bowl, just delivering dimes, Ricky. All right, box 21, the next one in the mini double. Oh, this is good. This has speed coming out of it, Ricky. It's the fastest receiver in the game, Tyreek Hill. 1,000-yard guy consistently, Pro Bowl guy consistently. 2 years ago, when healthy, Ricky, led the NFL in receiving yards, led the NFL in receiving touchdowns, and voted as the #1 player in the league by his peers.
Does he get traded?
We'll
this
see.
Off season?
We'll see. It could go either way. I'll tell you this about Tyreek Hill. His on-field production is so good that a little bit of headaches, probably worth it. Probably worth it for the Cheetah. Nice job, Brian, on this mini helmet. Man. And there's something to be said about tape. We talk about tape. We talk about defenses. We talk about formations. There's certain guys you can look at tape, and then you see them on the football field, and it's different. Because you cannot teach speed. You cannot guard speed. Speed with the best defensive coordinators out there, still impossible to stop.
Yeah.
Case in point, if you're really good, you'll be really good. Vic Fangio, the best defensive coordinator in the game, arguably, Ricky. Him and Spagnuolo. Vic Fangio against Mahomes lost twice last year as the Dolphins DC. Broncos coach got obliterated against Mahomes. Great players beat great coaches. Speaking of Mahomes, in that Vault series, come and get him.
That's why the only guy to be able to beat Mahomes is Joe Burrow, because he don't got a great coach.
Well, yeah, Burrow and Brady. That's it. In the playoffs.
I
Who has
mean,
to beat him?
well, Brady beat him in.
A young Mahomes.
He beat him in the Super Bowl, right? That's what you're referring to?
and the AFC Championship.
Okay. Well, in the AFC Championship game, he kind of had a great coach.
Yes, he did have a great coach.
But in Tampa, he did not have a great coach.
He also had the benefit of the coin flip.
Oh,
It was
okay. We're blaming the coin flip.
No, I'm not blaming the coin flip. I'm just saying it's the same thing at the Bills-Chiefs game.
Yeah.
Had the Bills won the coin flip that year, they probably would have won that playoff game. But the previous time, it was Patriots and Chiefs in the AFC title game.
Yeah.
There was a coin flip who got the ball first in overtime. The Patriots won the coin flip. They went down and scored.
Yep.
Had the Chiefs won the coin flip, they would have won that game.
Okay.
It's like Mahomes and Brady in the playoff setting, game-winning drive. You're not going to stop them. Just not. Statistically, actually, Mahomes is 7 for 7, game-winning or game-tying drive, game on the line. He's never not converted in the playoffs, rookie. 7 for 7 in such scenarios.
7 for 7.
7 for 7.
It's a pretty good ratio.
I think the best playoff ratio other than him is Drew Brees. He was 60%.
Best quarterback.
Who's also available in the Vault Series too, by the way. Dang right comments is Danny, right? Yeah, man. Look, the best players win the games. The best players win the games. There's certain guys like Mahomes, again in the Vault, Drew Brees, John Elway in the Vault, Peyton Manning, Tom Brady. These guys will win the games themselves. You can't stop these guys. They're too good. You can only hope to contain them. Same deal for me. I'm a Chief guy. The Chiefs won't stop Saquon. They just got to contain him, Ricky.
Can't stop him. You can only hope to contain him.
Only hope to contain him. Don't get a 60-yard run. So Vault single is next. Vault single number 1. Go ahead and drop me a box number. That was box 21 on the Cheetah, my man. Zach, Matthew, Justin, and Anthony in the Vault single. Practice squad single is next, and we have a diamond quad to follow. A diamond quad to follow. So for now, Ricky, just don't post the next diamond.
I'm
see what happens.
holding off on it. Yep.
Sounds good. Thank you, sir. 15 for ball coach Beck. And that is Justin Beck. You know what Justin wants, Ricky? He wants a god.
Does he?
The god of sun. The god of sun. He's a Lions fan. Justin wants perhaps the most...
Is that a new nickname?
Sun god? Oh,
Yeah.
It's been a while for a while.
I've just never
Got it
heard.
at USC.
I've never heard anyone refer to him as that.
Really?
Probably because Detroit isn't that summer.
Oh, we've had it in the break room. We had a sun god helmet, actually. It was a ripped Lions and USC Speedflex.
At first, when you said it, I'm like, what is it? And I'm like, oh, Amon Ra.
Amon Ra, the sun god. May is still in the practice squad. Yes, Steven. 4 boxes left. 5 boxes left in the practice
Did we
squad.
get a number called?
Drake, Man, Edrin, James. We did have a number called. It's not on the ticker, though. So, Justin, we have 1, 3, 9, 16, 26, and 30. I'm guessing you can confirm that, Ricky. 6 boxes left?
1, 3, 5.
Oh, there's 5 also. Okay, 5 is left.
9, 15, 16.
Oh, there is 15 left. Okay. Well, never mind. Maybe I just took it off. 15 is good then. 15, 16, what else?
And then 26, 30.
Okay, ticker is good, so 15 is good, my man.
That's the one we're going. 15.
Uh-oh, Ricky. No, you're good. Get the ball. 15 is good. I was going to say, earlier today, you were getting a lot of love in the chat.
Now I'm not.
Now you're not.
Because things have worn out.
Things have worn out. Justin says, doesn't know they bite kneecaps. Doesn't know Sun God. Ricky is dead to me. With an LOL, to be fair, Ricky. He's a Vikings fan. Cut him a little slack. He's a Vikings fan. Cut him a little slack, that Ricky guy.
I'm all about Jay Jettas, man.
There's an LOL in there, Ricky. It's all in good fun. It's an LOL makes things a little more lighthearted.
All I can say is Lions and Vikings, same amount of playoff wins this year.
I was going to say Lions 2-0 versus the Vikings.
Yeah, but the same amount of playoff wins.
Well, none.
Yeah, exactly.
That'd be none.
At least you guys lost to, the Rookie of the Year.
Jaden Daniels, who, by the way, also is coming up in the break room in a very soon series, Ricky.
Yep.
He'll be in the room very soon. All right, Zach, Matthew, Justin, and Anthony. Good luck, guys, for the Vault single. We do have a practice squad single and a diamond quad on deck. Well played, says the ball coach. Well played, right? Ricky's got some moves. Ricky Suave here in the break room.
You guys are still more set up than... Well, I No. We get a good quarterback, we're good.
You have Justin Jefferson, which helps a
Yeah.
lot.
I'm
JJ just helps
hoping
a
my
lot.
boy JJ can become the quarterback we need.
All right. Well, good luck, Ricky. I like McCarthy personally. No, I like him personally. I think he'll be a good quarterback. The draft class has been really good.
The
Drake May in here in this practice squad. Every quarterback so far has hit. Bo Nix also.
Joe sold me on it. Wherever JJ has gone, he's won at all levels. Usually guys like that successful in the NFL.
Are winners. Yeah, 100%. 7 clicks. Justin Beck in the Amon-Ra St. Brown spot. King of the North, Justin. Zach Norris, NFC South. And we got Justin, NFC East. Zach, NFC West. Anthony, AFC North. Zach, AFC South. Matthew, AFC East. And Zach, AFC West. Chuck says, can I win today, please? LOL. We'll find out soon, Chuck. I believe Chuck is in that diamond quad coming up, right? We'll know very soon, Mr. Chuck. All right, 15 coming up. 15 out of 30. Got a full-size authentic lid on the way here. Full-size authentic, Ricky.
Let's see what's inside. What's in the Wonder Ball?
I always say this, Ricky. You want to talk about Disney dreams coming true? The real place of dreams.
Disney?
No, not
Datney.
No, I'm talking about Disney. Ultimate Autographs. The place where dreams come true. Justin Beck, Lion fan.
There we go.
Here's the sun god. Amon-Ra St. Brown, baby. Let's go. Top 5 in receiving yards, Ricky. Top 2 in catches. Top 3 in touchdown catches. A top 5 receiver in the game. The Lion, alternate authentic. That a boy, Justin. Amon-Ra St. Brown.
The one thing I do love about Amon-Ra St. Brown, it was from that receiver series,
Is it Coke?
was he tore his oblique off the bone completely, still hit the numbered stat or the yard stat and the touchdown stat that he had as a goal for the end of the year.
One tough son of a gun.
Yeah.
Nice hit says Josh. Hey, Josh got a Packer. Justin got a Lion. If you're a fan of a certain team, there's a theme today. Guys are winning their favorite teams, right? Ricky's no longer dead to me, says Beck. There we go. You're back alive. Nice congrats,
I
says
gotta
Tom.
do
Man, that's a
the
gorgeous
Undertaker.
slate, says the Prez.
sit up like Taker.
You're coming back from the death. Undertaker, by the way, Ricky, my 3rd favorite wrestler of all
Yeah.
time.
He's a good wrestler.
They go Stone Cold, far and away number 1. The Rock, number 2. Number 3, Undertaker.
I'm gonna hit you with a very easy trivia question.
Okay.
What's Undertaker's actual name?
Oh, God. We've had him in the break room, too. As soon as you say it, I'll know it, but I don't know it off the top of my head.
Mark Calloway.
Mark Calloway, that's it. So, The Undertaker. And then my 4th favorite ever, Ricky, pre-mask Kane.
Pre-mask, yeah.
Like pre-taken off the mask.
Like the old mask that was very uncomfortable for him to wear.
Yes. Once you took the mask off, he was dead to me.
Yeah.
Lost that allure.
Those we don't talk about those storylines.
Right? Keen, it's your time in the practice squad. Thanks, fellas, says Coach Beck. You're welcome, sir. Is he a basketball coach or a football coach, baseball coach? Coach Beck?
I'm gonna guess football.
Football?
Because usually football's where we get the ball coach.
The ball coach. Okay. Keen, drop me a box number in the practice squad. Keen is Keen. I'm winning the helmet.
What sport did you have the best coach that you've ever had?
The best coach.
What sport were you playing at the time?
Okay, so the sports, I was pretty good at soccer as a kid. Decent at basketball. Probably my 3rd sport as far as what I was good at was baseball. Didn't play in high school, but I would say my 8th grade baseball coach was the best.
Okay.
The guy was very knowledgeable, very smart, really likable guy. He was friends with one of my middle school friends. He taught us how to do the perfect rundown. How many throws in a perfect rundown, Ricky?
I don't know, 3?
None. You throw it once, technically the first throw, and then you run them down and you snag them. Because he taught us, like in Little League, the more you throw the ball around,
Yeah.
it's chaos. You play 7th and 8th grade baseball.
Yeah.
You throw the ball 5-6 times, an error will happen.
Yeah.
He would teach us run the guy down, throw it the last minute, or try to tag him before you throw the ball.
Okay.
So I love that. He played like D3 or some sort of low-level college baseball.
Okay.
Had 1 home run in his career. tells it like it's the game-winning home run of the World Series.
The glory days.
He was Mr. Johnson.
Okay.
That was his name, Mr.
Chinmay and I
Johnson.
were talking about it, and we were talking about soccer because that's the one I remember. I wanted to be a goalie or a keeper.
Mm.
They didn't. There's no way to like teach. They'd be like, okay, go stand there. Well, how do I get better? I don't know. Dive at the ball. I'm like, I need help here.
Right? I was a goal scorer in soccer. Box
Okay.
18, Ricky, by the way, for
18.
Keene. And Justin's the hoops coach. That was my guess.
Okay, that's-
Ball
I was
coach, hoops
leaning it,
coach.
but-
But love the nickname for Frank Beamer, the old ball coach. There you go. I like that one. Frank Beamer, the old ball coach, indeed.
You said 18, right?
18. Did you say PAC was your second favorite wrestler? Who's PAC? Pac?
Puck?
I mean, I said it's The Rock.
Bastard Puck?
I don't know. This is all Keene. Keene looking for Edrin James or Drake Main here, guys. Practice squad single. Box 18 out of 30 on the way here. Show me something good. Mini helmet. It's a mini helmet. It's the rookie wide receiver, Keon Coleman.
Ooh, there we go.
Florida State product. Had some injuries the first season, but a very talented guy. Look for him and Josh Allen to be bros for the years going forward. Big guy in the red zone. Could be a fantasy sleeper. Learns the offense in the offseason. A nice job, Keene. That is Keon Coleman for Keene. It's a Keon for a Keene, leaving us with 4 boxes left in the practice squad. Drake May authentic, the top 3 pick. Edrin James on that ripped authentic for the Cardinals. It's a 50% chance at a photoed headliner, guys. I recommend jumping right back in, right? And that is my personal recommendation on this practice squad. The Rock, not Pack, The Rock.
The Rock.
The Rock. Do you smell what The Rock is cooking? I smell what the break room is cooking. The best kind of meat, the best kind of food, the diamonds. Diamond quad number 1. Go ahead and drop me 4 box numbers.
Thought Josh Andres' name was going to get dropped again.
Oh. We got Josh Montgomery, Bubba Lowe, Charles Quint, Joshua Cook, Bubba Lowe, and Maxwell Abens in here. And Josh is ready. He wants 10. He wants 14. He wants 15. And he wants the wheel. By the way, Blake Bratcher also in this break. I thought you were going to say actual food. No, Amber, because it's getting to be lunchtime. I'm not sure if we'll have a lunch break or not. I'm too hungry to say actual food today. It is Potbelly Wednesday, though, so I have
Is it?
Potbellies after we get off the show, Ricky.
You usually get pot bellies on Wednesdays?
Yeah, before volleyball, and then I regret it during the volleyball match.
Get
But
the cramps.
we stink anyway, so that's okay. Diamond Quad is sold out, and it's coming up right now. So 10, 14, 15, and the wheel. Actually, I'm going to put the numbers left in my wheel picker. It'll be 4, 5, 6, 17, 18, and 26 left in the diamonds. All authentics in this series. Not a single replica, not a single mini,
Batman.
not a single jersey.
Batman, Big Belly Wednesday.
What is he calling us fat, Ricky?
I mean, I do have a big belly. So is
He's
he
not
speaking
wrong.
truth bombs?
He's not wrong. 4, 5, 6, 17, 18, and 26. All right, let me
Not
spin this
wrong.
wheel.
You didn't have to say it.
Right? Thanks, Batman. I like Robin better anyway. Let's do box. Oh, referring to him. There we go. Yeah, that makes sense. 6, Ricky. 6.
So 6, 10, 14, 15.
Yes, sir. And that'll leave us with only 5 boxes left. Is that right in the diamonds? That makes sense.
Yeah.
Yes. 5 left. And the single is close. That'll put us at 4 left. All right, Josh down to Blake, guys. Quad box coming up. And then, believe it or not, Ricky, after this, we're caught up. You guys want to keep the party going? Keep ordering, guys, and we'll keep the show going. Otherwise, if not, we are at that brief lunch break portion here, if you guys don't get in. Blake's got the NFC North. NFC South is Charles. Josh Cook in the NFC East. We got Maxwell Abens, NFC West. Bubba Lowe, AFC North. We got Joshua Cook, AFC South, Bubba, AFC East. Got the spot for O.J. Simpson, Ricky Williams, Devontae Adams, and Josh Montgomery in the AFC West. Bull Rush, Diamond, Quad Box Break. Steven wants to close out that practice squad double. Let's do it, Steven. Let's get that Drake May. We only got 2 spots to go in the practice squad double. That one closes. We'll put up the last double in the series, guys. If we pull, May and Edgerrin James both, we'll probably do 2 singles, Ricky. But if one of those is left, we'll put up one last double in the practice squad. All right, let's throw these guys in the randomizer. Actually, we have them in the randomizer already. Blake, NFC North. Charles, NFC South. Josh, NFC East. Max, NFC West. Bubba, AFC North. Joshua Cook, AFC South. Bubba, AFC East. And Josh Montgomery, AFC West. 4 boxes coming up here in our diamond helmets. Shining bright like a diamond in the break room here, Ricky.
Love it.
All right, we are starting with a very, very swift guy, if you catch my drift. DeAndre Swift. Such a fitting last name. One of the swiftest and fastest running backs in the NFL. Very nice camo authentic. Blake Bratcher, NFC North, DeAndre Swift.
Do you think that, so there's some people in Chicago that are behind the train of replacing DeAndre Swift with a Mr. Ashton Ginty in the draft. Are you behind that move?
Absolutely not. Because the Bears needed an offensive line. They needed it badly, Ricky. Mm-hmm. Everyone in Chicago is obsessed with the head coaching hire in the offseason. Their offensive line is horrendous. If they don't spend a first-round draft pick and an offensive lineman, I'll be furious. Now, is Ashton
depends
Ginty,
on how many go ahead of them, too.
If Ginty or Swift, who's better, Ginty might be better, but without an offensive line, he won't be good. Yeah. I mean, DeAndre Swift, too, for me, is very, very intriguing with Ben Johnson, because Swift 2 years ago, Ricky, top 5 in the league in rushing yards. I'm not saying he's as good as Jahmyr Gibbs, but he's a similar player. Smaller guy, a fast, shifty guy. Jahmyr Gibbs was utilized well with Ben Johnson. Let's see what Ben can do with Swift. Let's get this guy some linemen. Draft an offensive lineman in the first round to protect Caleb Williams, to protect DeAndre Swift. Let's see what we have here with Swift. One more year, my man. I would not use the pick on Ginty for the Bears because I don't think it's going to work because unless you're Saquon Barkley, maybe Derrick Henry, if you don't have an offensive line, you don't deliver. Yep. I mean, that's the name of the game. These running backs, gotta get them with an offensive line. Otherwise, it's not the same. And you saw it with Saquon, by the way. Really, really good with the Giants, with the bad O-line. He goes to the Eagles, a good O-line. He's like an all-time great running back. Way, way better with the Eagles. And why? Because he got a better O-line. So Swift needs an O-line in Chicago before they need a running back for me, Ricky. I'm keeping DeAndre.
Okay.
Keeping him. Yeah, I hate those mock drafts that have Ginty to the Bears. I can't stand them. If it's not an offensive lineman, Ricky, I'm not happy. I don't care who's left. I don't care what talent is left. If they're not picking O-line, the first pick they have, I'm not happy. Okay. That's my one and only take on the Bears draft.
You need to sign some offensive linemen.
That too. They might get the Chiefs guy that I'm hearing. But then I kind of want the Chiefs to keep him, so I don't know.
That's the problem when you're a fan of two teams, Common.
Yeah. It's worked out okay for me. I get my heartache side with the Bears and my winning side with the Chiefs. Broncos 2 says Batman. Need an O-line, Batman? It's better than the Bears O-line, that's for sure. Hard to get worse than the Bears O-line this last season. Very, very hard to get worse. All right. The second box. Wow, Mr. Widmer. Wow. How about back-to-back Bears?
Yeah, Bears.
Bear down, Chicago Bears.
Yeah, Bears.
Very nice on the Mike Singletary salute to service. The clean orange ink, 10-time Pro Bowler, the Minister of Defense inscription, 2-time DPOY. I want winners. Blake Betcher, winner, 1 spot, 2 wins in the NFC North. He is most definitely Jon Snow, King of the North, with that JSA cert. Yeah, 10 feels a little high, Prez. It's not so much the player to me, though. I like Ashton Genty personally. It's more so what you need as a team. It's what you need, and the Bears need offensive linemen. Very nice, says Batman. Very nice indeed. The only position I would, reach for, Ricky, would be quarterback.
Yep.
But not in Chicago because this draft is not as good, and they already have a quarterback. Exactly. They already have a quarterback. Exactly. Yeah. But I'm saying historically, there's two people that think of drafts. Like, do you draft the best player available, or do you draft the player you need on your position? The only time you draft the best player available is if it's a quarterback and you don't have a quarterback.
If there's a quarterback available at 9, problems have happened.
Yes, exactly. Exactly. So good job there, Blake, on Mike Singletary. I said a 4-9 chance at a headliner, Ricky. It's now a 4-7 chance at a headliner in the Diamonds. So they always look for a quarterback to be the savior, says Babin. Everyone does. Everyone does. But not every team has one. We have plenty of saviors in the vault, though. Mahomes, Drew Brees, John Elway, Ricky. Bo Nix, a savior for the Broncos, perhaps. And that new vault pairing, guys.
The funny thing to me is Dan Orlovsky shared this, but apparently...
I don't like Dan Orlovsky.
I know. But apparently the stories coming out of Denver was... So it's no secret that Sean Payton's playbook, like his language, is one of the hardest to learn. Like Drew Brees spits it out like it's nothing.
This guy learned it right here.
But it's the hardest. And apparently 4 weeks, 5 weeks into the season, Bo Nix was about to break.
Yeah.
And then just all of a sudden, it clicked.
Yeah.
And since then, the rest is history.
Bo Nix and, by the way, Drew Brees in that new Vault series, by the way, guys. Come and get it. Come and get it. All right. Our third box here in the quad diamond. Where are my Cowboy fans at? Tony Romo's still out there, Ricky, in this series. Yes, speaking of Ricky, boy, I'm working with Ricky today. We pulled Ricky Jackson. Now here's Ricky Williams on the salute to service, the new school. I call it the digital camo salute to service. One of the best running backs of my childhood. More than 10,000 rushing yards. Led the NFL in rushing yards in 2002. One of the best college backs ever. Third all-time in rushing yards in college history for Ricky Williams. Heisman Trophy winner, college Hall of Famer. Had he played on better teams than the Saints and the Dolphins, he has over 10,000 yards. If he had over 12 or 13,000, he'd be in the Hall of Fame. Terrific running back, Buffalo, Ricky Williams.
Nice hit.
Y'all can have Trevor Lawrence, says Chuck. Ooh, nice, says Amber. Nice indeed on Ricky Williams. Not as nice as that Ricky Williams lid in the next vault, though, Ricky, right? How is that vault pairing not sold out yet in that quad, Ricky?
I don't know. We've gotten halfway to go in the quad. Only one spot bought in the dub.
Strange.
Patrick Mahomes is out there, guys.
On a Hydro Speed Flex, more than $3,000 in value. The most expensive and best helmet in the break room in that vault pairing. SDS helmets have to be my favorite, says Amber. There you go. Everyone's got their favorite lid. I would say this about helmets. There's no bad ones in the room. They're all nice, Ricky. No bad helmets in this break room. All right, fourth and final box here in the quad diamonds. Box 15 in the Bull Rush. The Mahomes number. Do we have Tony Romo? Do we have O.J. Simpson? We've got neither, but we have the second double up in here. It's Bubba with Davante Adams on the Jets Authentic. One of the best receivers in the game. One of the best route runners, period. Taco Bell lover like myself, Davante Adams. Led the NFL in receiving touchdowns as a Raider, as a Packer. One of the best in the game. Nice job, Bubba. Davante Adams. So a couple of secondary headliners going there. But 5 boxes left in the diamonds. We have ourselves 2 photo headliners left. Tony Romo, and then we have the O.J. Simpson, the Juice. That single, only 3 to go in that diamond break, by the way. The double, 7 to go.
And the quad I'm just drafting.
Yeah, draft it up for now. We can revisit afterwards. I'm good with drafting it up for now.
Well, the only way it's coming back.
If we do a
if we
pairing.
got-
Yeah, you're right.
Pair it up.
Yeah, let's see what we do here. Maybe the single first. Batman says former Raider, yuck, only from a Bronco fan, right? Yeah, Broncos and Raiders don't exactly get along. I'll say that. We do have that practice squad double coming up. Practice squad double is next. It is Tyler Hartman, Stephen Plecky, Timothy Boulay, Stephen Remick, and Keen Hermson. And that practice squad double you have up now, Ricky, the last in the series.
So we are putting up the double?
Yeah, go ahead and put up the double.
Because you said to have waited on it.
Yeah, we could put it up. We can see what happens. We could always, split it if we need to, but we'll put up that double now. The final double in that practice squad. Otherwise, after this, do I dare say this? We're about to be caught up, Ricky. So we're at that weird point in the show where we could skip the lunch break, or if we don't have orders ASAP, we'll probably hop off after this last break. I'm always down to trade bear helmets. Let me know what you have, says Blake. Yeah, Danny, that diamond double will probably go. I can give you this thought, though, Danny. We have 3 spots to go in the diamond single. If you would like to get 2 spots in that single for your 1 diamond double spot, it would put the diamond single at 1 to go, and it would definitely break. So let me know, Danny, if you want to move from your diamond double to 2 spots in the single.
Yeah.
Otherwise, if not, no problem. Just a thought. It would definitely help sell that breakout, because if it's 1 to go, Ricky, it's going to happen, obviously. Obviously going to happen with 1 spot to go. Oh, boy. I'll let you get that one when you get a second, Ricky, but it slipped all the way over there.
We good.
And Danny says, I'll wait out the double. There we go,
Okay.
Danny. All right, he wants to get 2 chances. I don't blame him. Just a suggestion if you wanted it, but if you were in the double break, there's no pressure to change. If that's what you want, that's what you'll get, right? That is what you'll get.
Absolutely.
Speaking of doubles, need 2 boxes in the practice squad double. We have only 4 boxes left. No, 5 boxes left. 4 left. Yeah, 3, 17, 19, and 20. I'll give you guys about 30 seconds. Otherwise, I'm going to my picker wheel for our box numbers in the practice squad. I just want y'all to know that Josh Sauce is the nicest person ever. Amber, we already know that. Amber's still relatively new in the break room. She's spitting stuff that all of us already know here in the chat. 3 and 20, Ricky.
3 and 20.
Thank you, Keen. Just ahead of Steven, who wanted 17 and 20. All right, 3 coming off the board. And 20 as well. Thank you, guys. And we are like on the cusp of a bunch of fresh series, Ricky, right? New practice squad, new diamond, new vault. The room is going to be electric. Here's the Adams, actually. I think it's on this one.
The Adams?
Yeah, I will double check. But I think it's this one.
Yep. This one.
That one already has a sticky.
There we go.
I will just double check to be sure, but I believe that's correct. All right, 3 first, 20 to follow in flag on the play practice squad. Allen Iverson and Barry Sanders box numbers here, guys, in the practice squad double. All right, 7 times. Good luck, good luck, good luck. 5, 6, and 7. All right, Stephen Remick in the NFC North. NFC South is Tyler Hartman. Stephen Plecky in the NFC East. Tyler Hartman, NFC West. Keen Hermson, AFC North. Timothy Boulay, AFC South. Keen Hermson, AFC East. And Stephen Remick in the AFC West. So AFC East, Keen could be Drake May, NFC West, Tyler, could be the Edgerrin James, a beautiful ripped helmet here in the room. Let's get started with box 3 first. The AI box. Not artificial intelligence. I'm talking about Allen Iverson. And guys, I referenced this earlier. I talked about this helmet earlier today because I saw it last week. This helmet, Tyler, is going to be insane in person. The Edgerrin James Ripped Flash Authentic. The Hall of Fame running back, the beautiful red and yellow helmet, the yellow face mask, Ricky's favorite visor color, the black visor. Tyler Hartman, congrats on Edgerrin James. Led the NFL in rushing yards twice, a Pro Football Hall of Famer, more than 12,000 yards for his career.
One of my
Edgerrin
favorite
James.
flashes.
Right? Looks nice.
Because it emulates the logo.
Yes, it does. Dope, says Batman. Dope indeed. Edgerrin James. Love this lid, man.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely love this Edgerrin James helmet. It is squeaky clean here for the Edge.
I think my 2 favorites with that like yellow rip we've seen. 1, this one.
Yep.
2, any of the like the Packer Lunars we've seen with it.
Those are nice too.
Because it just looks like a block of cheese underneath.
McDonald's helmet is back. Let's go. Don't make me hungry, Brian. Come on, Brian. Stop making me hungry.
You gonna go get the Angel Reese meal?
I don't think we have enough time between shows. I think I'll pass on that one. That's fire, says Chuck. Absolute fire on Edgerrin James. What's in the Angel Reese meal?
So I will say it doesn't sound bad. It's like a bacon. It's like a bacon barbecue quarter pounder.
Okay.
A fry and a drink.
Okay, that's good.
Like it's not bad, but I would never buy it because I'm a Caitlin Clark fan, not a Angel Reese fan. CC for life.
Okay, I got you.
I picked a side.
I would buy it, not because of the player or not the player, because it sounds good. How about the OG Patriot quarterback to take him to a Super Bowl, Ricky? Not Drew Bledsoe, not Tom Brady. The first Patriot Super Bowl. The starting quarterback who beat Dan Marino in the playoffs, I believe. It is Steve Grogan.
There we
Steve
go.
Grogan took on the 85 Bears, and like most teams that season, he lost. But awesome quarterback, a nice jersey keen. Actually, ironically, AFC East looking for the Drake May authentic gets the Steve Grogan jersey instead. So that last practice squad double is going to have 2 boxes, and one of them is going to be Drake May. Let's do that diamond quad wheel spin, Ricky.
Yep.
And then we'll see where we're at. If we're not sold out or like one spot to go or so, we'll take a brief lunch break and regroup for the 3 p.m. show. It's going to be a brief break because we are only 30 minutes away from 3 p.m. Another really, really good show in the break room, Ricky. These guys have done the work. They've done the work, to say the least. You've been busy.
I like these shows. I like when you keep me busy.
Yeah, it's more fun, right? On your feet, on your toes. Got to make sure Ricky's doing his job here today, right? I want you dozing off, Ricky, right? Don't need that. The Groganator. Alrighty. We'll put this jersey back in the box. All right, wheel spin coming up. I said diamond quad is the wheel spin. We filled up the diamond quad. You know what, Ricky? It's right next to me. I'm just going to take it straight off the list right next to me. Only done one quad, right? Yeah. So, and that'll be it actually with the pairing. So diamond quad, Josh down to Blake. I know usually it's ×4, but it's the same concept with it being, 1 in 8 chance to win the wheel spin. So I'll take all the names in the diamond quad. We'll go 7 clicks. Top name is getting a bonus gift card via the wheel spin. All right, 6 and 7 clicks. It is Joshua Cook. If you're out there, Josh, let me know what number you want to start on, sir. Otherwise, we'll start you on 1 for your wheel spin. Whatever this lands on, that is how much money you're getting in an Ultimate Autographs gift card. Starting you on 1, Joshua Cook. 30 seconds, my man, if you want to start on another number. before the wheel spin. You know, as good of a show as it's been, Ricky, only pulled a few speed flexes, and a lot of big dogs are still out there.
Dogs are
A
barking.
lot of big dogs,
Especially that Tony Romo.
right?
We don't
Let's
get,
get
like,
him.
you made a good point. We don't get him in the room much. So
No,
when
we
he's
don't.
in here, jump on him.
No, we do not get Romo often. There's only, what, 5 boxes left?
Yep, 5 in the diamonds.
5 in the diamonds, so definitely going to see that Romo here soon. Is he out there, Mr. Cook? Joshua Cook!
JC,
Joshua! Where you at, Josh? Let's start him on 1, Ricky. Spinning the wheel. Big money, Josh.
Big money, Josh.
Or little money, Josh, in this case.
Aw.
$6. Could be a lucky 6, though, Ricky. I know recently we had a customer that got a $2 gift card.
That was on one of our
Yeah,
shows.
put it on an order and won, what was it, Ricky? A Speed Flex? Something like that.
I don't remember.
It was
Might have
something
been
sick.
authentic, yeah.
So could be some good luck, perhaps, on 6. Minis left, Steven, Jim Kelly, Stephon Diggs, Amon-Ra St. Brown. I believe only 8 mini helmets left. So 3 headliners in that one. Let me refresh the break page, see where we're sitting.
Last order to come in, 2:15.
Okay, so I think it'll be a good sign-off point. About 15 minutes ago, we'll hop off here at 2:30. But real quick, Ricky, want to let these guys know what's going down at 3 p.m. We have this sick vault pairing with this Mahomes Speed Flex, the Ricky Williams Weed Flex, the George Kittle Flex. Look at this Ricky Williams helmet. Oh, my God. Now, so, guys, the pairing is 2 and 2. There's only 7 boxes left in the old vault. Brian Dawkins, Derrick Henry, John Elway, Chris Carter, Warren Sapp, by the way. 5 headliners in the final 7 boxes. And the new headliner series, new vault has every headliner left. So, yeah, I'd get in that vault series ASAP. The Weed Flex, yes, sir. I got the $2, says Jared, and I hit the Aiden Hutchinson Speed Flex.
That was it.
Speaking of Aiden Hutchinson Speed Flex, it's in here. The new set also has a Hutch Speed Flex. So every headliner out there, guys, in this 30-box series, this should be bumping during the 3 p.m. show. Ricky, final thoughts, my man?
Great show. I'm excited that I got to see the Josh Hines Allen flex.
Before I forget, head of the show, I'm going to go...
We don't get him much. And I
Just because we haven't seen him, I'm going to go Josh Hines Allen. You'll see me. I'm a aesthetics guy.
Yep.
This is a beautiful helmet. First time seeing this Speed Flex in the room. Head of the show for me, Josh Hines Allen. Number 2 is going to be... Oh, you know what? You're right. Drew Brees.
I was going to put Drew Brees third.
Drew Brees can be 2. I love Drew Brees. Number 2 all-time in pass yards, passing touchdowns. Number 2 hit of the show. Number 3, I'm going to go with the Edgerrin James customized helmet. Number 4, the Packers Speed Flex with the visor, Jaden Reed. Look at this visor, man.
Brees at 3, James at 2, Allen at 1.
Okay, and 4 Reed as well? Or Aaron Jones?
I
for
only
you?
do top 3.
Okay, that's fair. All right, top 3
It's
for
a
Ricky.
it's a podium in my.
There
in
you
my
go,
eyes.
a podium for Ricky Widmer. All right, guys, that'll do it for us at noon. A brief lunch break right back at 3 p.m. Same 2 guys. We're on every single day, 12 p.m., 3 p.m., 6 p.m. Central Time. Great job, Ricky, co-hosting, producing as always. Great job to the customers for watching, chatting, and buying. You guys make the show possible. You guys make the show special. Have a great lunch break. We'll see you guys in 30 minutes right back here at 3 p.m.